There we go, now it's live. Share out the Book of Faces, tweet out to the Wazo. And then set to live chat. And here we go. I was actually recording a video about this, but it just goes on for hours. Hours. Lee, how's it going? Yes, he goes on for hours. We're even getting ready to set up the Virtual Boy. So, here we're going to cover just a pre-stream. Does the MLB Show 26 come with anything new? Yeah, he goes on for hours. He's starting to stream early at 11:14.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the DSP Morning Show, live here on DSPGaming. How is everyone this morning? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're ready for some retro vibes today, something very different on the channel, because I rarely do retro content when you really think about it.
Saying like the newest Madden, they added weather effects, so like the snow will make you slip. Which, very cool to see, unless you're trying to run the ball up the middle and then your guy slips and you go, fuck.
Vast majority of content that I do here on this channel is modern gaming, whether it's a brand new hot release, whether it's an indie game that just hit the scene. Usually, we are doing something...
Or a game that came out 5 years ago, but you refuse to play.
Fresh off of the line. But today, it's retro time as we go down memory lane and we explore Nintendo's history, right? We're actually going to be checking out the new version of Virtual Boy in whatever capacity we possibly can, because it may not be as was originally planned, which is fine. As you know here, we make lemonade out of lemons, and so if the Virtual Boy thing ends up becoming a flop, and we can't do much with it, that's fine. We could jump into other retro stuff. In fact, the whole idea here is that since I'm going to be paying extra to unlock the Virtual Boy content with the Nintendo Switch Online Premium Edition, or whatever they call it, I want to actually see what kind of content is available on there, because for my knowledge, there's a ton. There's supposed to be NES, Super NES, N64, GameCube, Game Boy,
and mind you, why don't you have this already? Why do you not have Nintendo Services Online already? You're a gamer. Your job is to play video games. Why do you not have access to video games?
And apparently, with this premium service, even more games available from other consoles, too. I think there's some Genesis stuff and stuff on there. So it's going to be interesting. I've never actually seen that content. I never had the premium edition. So we're going to check it out today. Is it worth your dollar to spend the extra money to have this library of games? We'll check it out live and make that determination, right? And on top of all of that, it'll be cool because we'll be able to see what games are on there and what potentially we would want to do for the upcoming Retro Marathon. If you're not aware, on March 6th, I'm going to be doing a Retrothon, where I'm going to be playing just old games all day long.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
And we may actually today take a look at some of these games.
If it wasn't just a piece of shit, yeah, it probably would be a fun thing to do. But it's DSP. So you know he's going to find this the laziest, dumbest, stupidest way to do it.
On the Nintendo Switch Online and say, oh, these will all be good ones for that marathon. So there you go. Very nice. Apparently there's another one. That's weird. The real lesbian haircut. What happened to the old Phil's lesbian haircut? I didn't, for the record, I haven't taken any actions. So I don't know why there's another one, but there you go. Anyway. How's everyone doing this morning? It is Tuesday, the 17th of February, 2026, and I'm here to chill. Well, I'm actually here early. I'm here way early compared to when I would usually start with the morning show, because I want to, you know, do a lot of content today with the retro stuff. So I figured let's start early, let's hang out for a bit, build up attendance a bit, and then we'll jump into the Virtual Boy and or other...
Like I said, he takes hours.
Nintendo Switch Online content, okay?
Take a sip.
So how's everyone? Let's see who we got today. We've got Norexadev, Johnny Roast Beef, AJ Curtis, The Don Toothpick Tom, Jack Hoff, Valhopes, Real Orange Dumpling, interesting name, John Stranger, Goten Black, Kimikaze, excuse me. Who else we got? Free JT, Llama. Who else we got here? John Nipper is here today. Yurishi, Game Dude, Freezed Diamond, a Moody Cow, Dan.
Now, being a gamer that wants to be on top of things, you think maybe he would have gone on to the Diablo 2 hype with the new Warlock. You think of all the people like, oh, hey, guys, I'm going to jump on the hype train and get on the Warlock. Nope, not DSP.
The man, nothing here. Guitar player, how's it going, man? Celebrating 56 months as a member of this channel. Tremendous. Thank you, guitar player. You're coming up on your 5th anniversary as a member of DSP Gaming on YouTube. Thank you so much for that, man. Good to have you. So Norexadev just did a £2 super chat and says, I won't be able to eat tomorrow, but I'm glad to support. Well, the truth is, Norexadev, if you were going to only be able to buy a $2...
He's going to call them out. Be like, all right, since you guys are here, wink, wink, give me money, wink, wink, since I already know you're here, wink, wink.
Pound meal, it wasn't going to be good anyway. You might as well just go eat dirt. So thank you for the first super chat of the day. Appreciate that. Let's see actually what...
I mean, Now might be the time to get a TV if you're thinking about it with the way prices are going up because of all the AI bullshit.
That is converted. $2.71.
Who's gonna put it down? It's $2.
Thanks for the first super chat of Tuesday.
A Tuesday, isn't it?
Alrighty. Who do we got on the kick side? Today we have Menu Gaming, Corman, Unemployed Lurker, Protect, Trans Kids just did 100 kicks. That's our first kicks of the day. So
I think I didn't get banned.
On the other end of my room, I don't know what it is. It must be like something being blown in the window. But no one. I have to look at it to keep making that noise. Who else we got today? Username already taken, Pod.
God, the paranoia off the fucking charts.
Reed, Rodney Trotter, Penguin Soldier, January Riots, Spoons, Buckwell, Pot of Greed and more. Starboy, how are you? What's up, everybody? Very good. You had 4 pounds saved up for a meal. Now you've decided to give 2 to me. I mean, to be honest, in the UK, everything's super expensive, right? Like, what on earth could you buy for a meal for 4 pounds? Real question, actually. Could you walk into any restaurant in the UK right now and with 4 pounds actually get yourself a meal? I'm just curious.
I mean, probably. Depending on what restaurant you go to, anyways.
I'll tell you, if you had $4 here, I mean, 4 pounds is actually about $5, $6 here. You couldn't get a meal here. You could maybe get one item off the menu that would not be filling anywhere you go. Maybe you could walk into a 7-Eleven and you could get, like, the rock hard hot dog that's been spinning on the thing all day. Disgusting.
Not good enough for the king, guys.
Starboy, thank you for 100 kicks. Appreciate that, Starboy. Thank you so much for that. What's going on, Sky Jogger? He says, I'm on lunch break, but I'm going to watch you on break before I go back to the grind. Well, good to have you here for as long as you can be here. Roy Barnes says, Papa John's is a new dessert you can pair with the pan pizza. Do they have a new dessert? Really? Let's see. Let's take a look. That is true. The one...
He started the stream early because he wants to do lots of content. And what's he doing? Looking at food.
An affordable meal in the United States is that Costco still has their $1.50 hot dog combo, which is a hot dog with a soda for $1.50. That's true. One of the rarest actual food deals possible. So there's the pan pizza. If you mean the salted caramel blondie? Jesus, it's $11. It's $11 to order a rich dessert bar made with brown sugar and caramel chips, balanced with a touch of sea salt. $11 for a fucking brownie at
$11? Guys, it's $11.
Papa John's? Jesus, there better be like 17 brownies in the bag. What the Well, thank you for telling me, Roy. I think what we're going to do next week, let's do the Wendy's that we said we were going to do. Because we've been talking for like a month about doing the new Wendy's chicken tenders. So I think next week we'll do the chicken tenders with all of their dipping sauces. We'll try every...
Gotta get his chicken tendies, guys. Gotta get his chicken tendies.
...sauce with the tenders, okay? So let's do that, get that done, because the other thing is, I wanted to do something that anyone can do, and Wendy's is so...
Yes, I fucking those sweets.
...so prominent, like you go to a Wendy's anywhere. So let's do a more common thing, and then after that, maybe we'll do a less common thing. So let's do Wendy's...
I like that he called IHOP a local restaurant the other day.
...next week, maybe we'll do Papa John's after that. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, what is making this noise? Oh, I think I know what it is. Give me 1 second.
Paranoia. That evil AJ's outside the window. Evil AJ could be outside the window. So you better go check to make sure it's not evil AJ. Yep, sure enough, guys, it was evil AJ trying to get in my house. Amazing content here, DSP. I haven't been to IHOP in years. They had they had these amazing pancakes that are fucking delicious. Gonna make me hungry, guys.
Got it. It was my oscillating fan. Every once in a while, if it positions a certain way, it makes a clicking sound when it reaches its full turn one direction. So I just beat it up. Seriously, I just like repositioned it, slapped it, and now it stops making the noise. There you go.
Way to break your shit there, dumbass.
Okay. What will I be playing first on Virtual Boy? I have no idea because I don't know what games are available besides I know Wario and Tetris are on there today. Supposedly, today there's 7 games on Virtual Boy. They're supposed to add more in like a month or 2 months, and then by the end of the year, they're claiming to have the whole library up. Plus, they're claiming they're going to add a whole bunch of features like changing the colors of the Virtual Boy. Like right now, as you can see, I have lit my office, my studio here to look like the Virtual Boy. So even though you may not be able to see the games today because of the way they designed this thing, at least you can imagine you're inside of it by just looking at the color scheme here, right?
Yay.
But later this year, they're supposed to make it the way that you can recolor it. So instead of being red and black, it can now be blue and black or green and black or, pink and black. Not that you would want that either. Probably still go
Blackpink, shout out. Oh, wait, that's not what he means.
blind, but apparently you'll be able to do that. So we'll see what I'm going to play today depending on what's available. The thing is, if you can't see it and hear it, I'm not going to do it for very long. Like, I might play 2 games just to test the thing and tell you what I think, and that's it. I'm not going to waste an entire stream with this.
Center bypass, that's going to be Wings. I'm sorry, but Wings is way fucking fatter.
Thing on my eyes and you staring at me with using it, but you can't see it. Like, what's the point? And again, that's how short-sighted Nintendo is. They just don't know what the hell they're doing.
Dumbass. They made a console for the gamers, not for you. But guys, compared to the billion people that play video games, like 1% of those stream. So they should focus on the streamers, not the other 99.99% of the people.
But everyone will praise them, right? Oh, what a great idea, the Virtual Boy. Hey, can anyone see it? No. Oh, that was a good idea. Yellow and black, there you go. You can call it the Bee Boy. Pretend like you're a buzzing bee. Spoon says you have to try Mario Clash. Isn't Mario Clash the game that's basically the original Mario Brothers? Before it was Super Mario, it was that he was a plumber in a basement trying to kill crabs and turtles and bugs and things. I think that's what it is. No, Broden says, can you not plug the Switch in? It stays open, right? Can it be ran to your PC? So here's the thing. Here's how it works. A lot of people don't understand how this thing works. The Virtual Boy games are going to be its own app area in the Switch 2, or Switch, because you could actually do it on both. Much like how right now there's an app for the NES games. There's an app for the Super NES games. It's its own app in there, okay? Now, the way it works, you open the app, you select the game, then you're expected to take your Switch or Switch 2 physically, remove the Joy-Cons from the side, lift it up, and put it inside of your Virtual Boy unit, whether you bought the cheap cardboard box version or the expensive plastic stand version.
You mean the $100 version that you got rush ordered? So you spend like $150 in total, dumbass?
Which is the one that I have, okay? Once it's in there, then you're supposed to take those Joy-Cons, in your hands as the controller, you're supposed to put your head up to the unit, and then you can play the Virtual Boy through the 2 lenses that are actually in the stand, okay? So technically, you're still playing the Switch, but you're playing it through these lenses that are going to give you the 3D effect. Without the lenses, you won't get the 3D effect, okay? Now, you might say, well, could you plug in your Switch another way to capture while you're using the stand?
There's third-party dongles you can get that will do that, but it'd be too much of a pain in the ass for him to figure out, I'm sure.
No. The way that they designed the stand, the actual stand, the plastic of it, is under your Switch at the USB port where you would normally plug it into the dock to capture the video. So there's no way, even if you had bought a third-party... So then you might say, well, could you just play it without 3D? Couldn't you just keep the Switch docked in its dock and just open the Virtual Boy app and play it via there? You would think so. That makes logical sense, doesn't it? Well, forget the 3D. If I want the 3D, I'll use the stand. But if I just want to play these games, you know, for myself or stream them, capture them, I'll just plug this into the dock, right? Right? But from what everyone was saying last night, people across the globe were getting this app early because, you know, like in New Zealand and shit, they're like 12, 15 hours ahead. People were saying, oh, no, it doesn't work. If you try to open the Virtual Boy app when docked, it says error. This app can only be used when in free mode. So you have to remove your Switch from the dock to have Virtual Boy load, which means you can never play it on your TV, you can never play it on a monitor, and you can never capture or stream Virtual Boy ever. Does that make sense?
Oh, no. Almost as if it was made for gamers to play video games on, and not worried about the streamers.
No. Not at all. In no way, shape, or form would that...
Oh, buffering? That's not good.
Make sense. Like, there's no reason to design it like that. It serves no purpose, but apparently that's actually how they designed it. So, if that's the case, that's what I mean. We're not going to be doing...
Weebs. Yes, that is getting pinned. It's mostly made for the old heads to go, I remember having this when I was a kid. And yeah, so they came out with the Power Glove 2.0. He'd buy 2, then you needed 1 for each hand. You know he would. An absolute fucking heartbeat.
Virtual Boy coverage for very long on this stream. Maybe we'll do it for like 30 minutes. I'll try 2-3 games and I'll tell you what they look like. And if I'm getting a headache, and then that's it, then we'll do other stuff. We'll go to Nintendo Switch Online. We'll see all the games that are on there because I've never really explored the catalog. I've never had the premium edition. We'll see all these games. We'll select games that maybe we're interested. We'll test them. We'll boot games and play them for a bit and see how they run on there. Here's what I'm...
Holy fuck. That chair. It better be well put together because holy shit, that thing is about to shake apart.
Very interested in checking out. Last year, or was it the year before? One of these years, dude. My wife wanted to play the old Mario Kart. Not Mario Kart World, but the one that came before. So I gave her my old Switch, and she downloaded it and played it. She liked it. But then there was all the premium content available, right? And she said, well, how do I get access to all these new tracks? Well, you can either buy them outright, or you could do part of the Nintendo Switch Premium Online service, where you get them all, and you can play other games on there as well. So she opted to get a month of the Premium Online service. She got it, and she played all the tracks, which she wanted to do. But then she went to Nintendo Switch Online, and on there was Mario 64, And she was thrilled. She's like, I grew up playing Mario 64. I would love to play that game again. Let's go. She downloads it. She starts to play it. It runs like shit. On the Nintendo console, running the Nintendo-designed emulation of the Nintendo game, it runs like fucking shit. It was choppy as hell. The controls were delayed. She's like, I can't play this.
Are you sure she just didn't fuck it up?
It's giving me a fucking headache. The frame rate's so bad. I was like, yeah, I agreed. I was like, this is awful. How can Nintendo sell this as a service? So, here we are now in 2026. Switch 2 is out. Okay. I want to see if these games are any good. Are they actually good on there? Can you actually get good quality? Can you play? Because some people are like, oh, would you play so-and-so, the GameCube game on this? I might, if it runs well. Let's see if Nintendo knows their ass from their elbow and can actually emulate their own games on their own current console.
From a guy who doesn't know his ass from anything.
And have it run well. It doesn't seem like they can, right? Okay.
Ban.
So first of all, someone to the $1.53 says, do you think Nintendo is short-sighted for not catering the Virtual Boy to streamers? No, not catering, but having it be full-featured. What Nintendo has erroneously assumed, again, if all this is true, I don't know. We haven't even booted the thing yet. We're going to find out for ourselves. This all could just be much ado about nothing, okay? But if Nintendo has made a new feature that is only for the handheld mode, they have literally isolated an insanely large part of their audience. Not everyone plays the Switch 2 handheld. But a lot of people play it docked. Like, if it's a family console, who picks it up and carries it around the fucking house? No, you have it plugged in, and you turn it on your TV, and your whole family plays it. So you're telling me now no one can check out Virtual Boy? Even if you're a Nintendo Online Premium subscriber all the time, this is just something that's not for you unless you're going to pick up the thing and hold it. Well, you're an idiot. Like, really, that's idiotic. It's not just a handheld. It never was designed to just be a handheld. It's supposed to be a hybrid. Therefore, all the shit on there should...
Mind you, DSP never uses it handheld. He's only ever used it dock. For the longest time, I always used it docked. And then, I went on a vacation. I brought it with me to play Vampire Survivors on, because Vampire Survivors doesn't require online. Where is that? Not only is there no internet, there's no TV, there's nothing. You used to be able to get like Canada and Wisconsin, but then we went digital, and so you can't even get those channels anymore.
Work in both settings. Period. No justification, no rationalization. There is none. It's either it fucking works for everyone or it works for no one. Not it works for some people. Okay?
It works for everyone. It literally works for everyone in handheld mode. DSP, there's not a single person on the planet that it doesn't work for in handheld mode. But what if you don't have hands? That's what I was kind of waiting for him to be like, what if you don't have hands, huh? What about all the people who don't have hands, huh? What if you lost your hand to a mine or something like that, and so you can't use handheld mode because you don't have hands? I am straight up waiting for him to say something stupid like that.
Also, this person says, when will we get DSP tries at Olive Garden? I would like to hear your opinion on Americanized Italian. Would you like? Here's my opinion on Americanized Italian. It fucking sucks. It's terrible. My wife and I went to Olive Garden once ever. All right, once. Many years ago. It was terrible. The pasta was bland, oily, disgusting. Okay? Well, here's what was good at Olive Garden. The soup was okay, and you know they don't make it there. It's pre-made in a factory in mass batches. They just warm it up. The soup was okay. The breadsticks were okay. That was it. That was all we liked. The main course that came out was disgusting. We hated it. And we never went back. After that, we were like, oh, we're never going back here. So that's why I haven't done Olive Garden. I'm not too keen on the idea of delivery pasta. I don't think that delivery pasta would be very good, quite frank. Especially since, you know, it's already bad, and now you're going to deliver it. It's probably going to be like mush, right? So, there you go.
Way to be snooty, mister. I'm going to put 6 pounds of sugar in my pasta sauce, guys. This is how you make real pasta sauce, by adding 1 pound of sugar for every pound of sauce.
I got a $2 tip. Someone asking me, would I have Nick Fuentes on the show? Sure, why not? I'm totally in that wheelhouse of content, right? We all know that I'm basically just a bootleg groiper. Everyone knows this, right? Totally up
Surprised you knew the word groiper.
my alley of content, what we do here every day. Sure, yes. In fact, you know what? Nick Fuentes will be on the show this week. I'll get him on. Don't worry.
Take a sit.
Anyway. Alrighty.
He's a quarter Italian, dude. And 3/4 Polish.
All right, guys. So anyway, a lot more people are here now. When I started, we had 50 viewers. Now we're over 200. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the morning show. We are just chilling for a little bit before we actually start with the retro coverage today. It's going to go down like this. First, we're going to check out the Virtual Boy. We're going to look at it again. We're going to mess with it, where I'm going to actually use the Switch to play a couple of Virtual Boy games on there. Then we're going to fully explore the Nintendo Switch Online Premium experience, seeing what games are available and testing certain ones to see how they run. What we're trying to do is find games that you guys actually want to see me play during the upcoming Retro Marathon or Retrothon that I'm going to do on March 6th. So that should be pretty fun, okay? The Real Irish just did a $5 super chat and says, I like your hair dye. Me too. Real Irish, you want to know what the best part about my hair dye is? It's completely free because it's natural. It's actually the dye that my body produces to make the hair that color. It's nothing.
Bullshit. Oh, fucking shit.
Artificial, no chemicals, nothing harsh or abrasive, completely safe because it's out of my own scalp. Pretty amazing, right? Thank you so much for the super chat. What's going on, future stepdad? How's it going this morning? Good to see you in the kick chat. Jim Jam says, did you get a super thanks this morning for the Hellmar finale? I have not checked the video comments, but I will look at it later, Jim Jam. And thank you if you left a super thanks on a video. I very much appreciate that. I usually check video comments at around midday or at night. I don't really have time to do it in the morning.
He's too busy drinking in the morning, guys.
Can I show you what the Virtual Boy HDMI looks like? I'll show you. I'll show you all the ports on the Virtual Boy. Don't worry. We're going to thoroughly explore.
Yes, March 6th will be another marathon. The marathon is going to be him sitting there going, guys, give me money. Guys, money. Money, guys.
For this device today. I promise you. King Michael, good morning. Good to see you. Alex, how you doing? Good to see you. Someone whose name actually I feel is offensive because they're saying toxic things, but then they're using the name Jesus in the chat, says, you lie about everything. Why would we believe you? Well, see, that's the thing. If you think that I lie about everything, why would you ever ask me a question, right? Why would you even be here? There's no point. So, I mean, who's the real loser here? Bonos Tengo says,
they didn't call you loser, they called you a liar, dumbass.
if you want to stream Virtual Boy, you can play it in a browser on the Emulator Gamer site. I'm testing it now. Emulator Gamer, is that real?
It is.
There is no Emulator Gamer. There's Emulator Games. Download game ROMs. Free retro classic games. We got Wario. There it is. So, Virtual Boy Wario Land, 1995. Play now. Start game.
Can he figure it out? We'll find out.
It looks like it does work. It does work. I just have to figure out the controls, but it actually does work. Okay, thank you. That was a good suggestion. Who was that? Who gave that suggestion? Because that was great. Bonos Tecmo. Here we go. Nice. It's working. Right now, I'm not even... You want to see it? Here, let me show you guys. Look. It's Wario Land on Virtual Boy. It's working right now. So I can actually test it in the Virtual Boy itself, and then I can actually play it a little bit on stream this way. So everyone, 2 thumbs up. Everyone now...
Man, that's a lot of fucking red.
Bonos Tecmo, 2 thumbs up. We'll actually play the real Virtual Boy today like this. Sweet. Alrighty then. Now we can do it. Alright, let me get out of here. That noise is, or the soundtrack's annoying. Okay, cool. Very nice. Well, there you go. I'll be able to do the version in person with 3D effect to give me a headache, and then I'll play it on there. There you go. Nicely done.
I like that he's already expecting a headache. Like, why would you play this if you already know it's going to give you a headache?
Oh, what happened? Why'd we ban this guy? He sent me more money. Hold on, let me take a look at it. Is his message deleted? But he's not banned. Just his message was deleted. What does the message say? Damn it. Oh, here we go. Real Irish did another $5 super chat. Says you lie about everything. There you go. Thanks for $5. For the record, we don't have to remove messages like that. We can keep them because these people keep paying me, so that's cool. Please keep paying me.
Is he learning? Is he finally learning to stop banning people that give you money, even if it's insulting?
I mean, I'm not ever gonna complain about that. You can say dumb shit and pay me for it as much as you want. Thank you to Secret Rain for a $5 super chat. Yes, I see that. I guess he just sent me an email. I'll check that out later. Thank you for that, Secret Rain. Okay.
Take a sit.
That's right. Everything I say is a lie anyway. So it doesn't
You get a sponsor from Tylenol? Maybe.
matter. Every single word ever out of my mouth since I was born was a lie. I was born, and they patted me on the back. I started breathing. I said, "Goo goo gaga." They said, "You liar!" And my nose said, "Boop." Very nice.
I mean, that's the thing with the Virtual Boy stuff is it's all business expense. That's another thing. Why does he... No joke. He will not have the Nintendo Service Online thing until the middle of the stream. When he stops, buys it, and downloads it. It's a business expense. Why did you not already have it? It would be one of the few very legitimate business expenses you actually have on your streams. Why would you not already fucking have it?
No. Darkside Hannah Claire in the Kick chat says the difference in intelligence between Phil and his viewers is huge. Wrong. The difference in intelligence between myself and my haters is huge. Do you understand? There's a difference. My viewers, my actual people who are here to enjoy my content and chill and engage and have a good time, they're actually quite intelligent because they can see past the nonsense that all these morons on the internet say and
all the nonsense, guys. The nonsense.
Portray. But the actual average hater is actually a fucking dunce. They can't tie their own shoes. They probably have Velcro shoes just so they can keep them on their feet. You know what I mean?
Mind you, Jade is one of his biggest fans.
Like their mom probably puts their diaper on in the morning. This is the level of person that doesn't like Darkside Phil.
That company will not have stock in the Dow Jones for very long.
There you go. Another $2 super chat from the Real Irish. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. So, by the way, hold on a second. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is the final day of the week. I know that sounds bizarre. For Kick, meaning anyone who contributes today on Kick helps a lot. Because basically today's the last day that counts for this week on Kick. So if you're watching on Kick today and you want to support with a sub or some kicks, thank you in advance. Anyone who's watching on Kick today, you're helping me out a lot, and I appreciate you guys hanging out on my streams, chilling, engaging, and supporting in the ways that you do. So thanks to the Kick audience today. Okay? Appreciate that. As I said that, your future stepdad gifted a sub, but it glitched because the villain, that's weird. Here, I'll do it again. Hold on. No, dude, a bunch just happened that screwed up. Okay, here's what happened. First, the villain re-upped their membership for 10 months. Okay? And it said, see, this screwed up too. So the villain re-upped their membership for 10 months and said, as a super supporter level for the record, and said, this is the Big 10. So thank you to the villain for your ongoing support on YouTube, okay?
Yeah, he's so busy. He's spending money on WWE Champions and chugging booze and ordering DoorDash to get any of this shit done before the fucking stream start, which is insane. Like, DSP, this is literally your job. What the fuck are you doing?
Then your future stepdad gifted a sub, and that's our first sub of the day. So let's get that on the leaderboard. Then, Virtual Boy defeats DSP, also gifted a sub on Kick. Okay? So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Then, Cypress TV became a member on YouTube. And that's a legit new membership. So that counts as well towards today. So what happened was all of that happened at once, and all the pop-ups got all screwed up because of it. So now I think they're all playing properly. Yeah, that's what happens is if a bunch of like memberships and subs all happen at once, all the animations like interrupt each other, and then there's like a fight, and then some of them don't play, so I think we're good now. Oh, Virtual Boy defeats DSP has gifted a second sub. There you go. By the way, is that Boomarm defeats DSP? Did he change his name? I think it is. And if it is, that's cool because that meme is kind of old. But now we have a new one. Thank you for the gifting.
Memes. The memes.
Is that you, Boomarm defeats DSP? Yes, it is him. Okay, cool. And again, that kind of stuff I have no problem with. Tease me. Laugh and say, haha, Nintendo screwed Phil. I don't care. That's fine. You know, that's not offensive to me. That's a joke to be laughed at and we can all enjoy and you can make fun of me. I don't care. All right. Do you see? I wish more people enjoy or understood that difference. I wish more people understood that if you want to tease Phil for something that happened on stream for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to tease me because my wife yelled at me and told me that I'm insanely loud at night and got mad at me. You could do that. You want to joke because you say, ha ha, he wasted money on Virtual Boy. That's fine. That's different than actually, like, offensive shit about my family and things that are made up and things that are meant to try to ruin my life. You see?
Good news, James. For myself and pre-order the new Snoopy's Doghouse Lego set that comes out in June. Is it just a Doghouse or come with Snoopy and Woodstock as well?
The difference? That's okay. I'm okay at laughing at myself for things that really happened. There's a big difference.
Really happened.
There you go. Cypress TV with a $10 super chat says you're a liar, Phil. Here's $10 and a membership, and it really sticks it to you. There you go. Indeed. Man, you know what really sticks it to me? When Dr. Nexus, or whatever his new name is, because he always has a different name, when he comes by and to felt me, he drops $220 in subs on Kick. Man, it really gets my goat when he does that. I just can't get over it. I just hope he never does that ever again because it's very offensive. Yes, man.
He might actually be learning. He could actually be learning, like, hey, if I let them troll tip me and troll super chat me, I still get money.
What is his name now? Because he has like another name. He has like 10 names. He always changes. Anyway, let's see here. AJ Curtis says people don't know where the line is. No, it's that some people... So here's the thing. Some people get the joke. Some people don't. Like, some people say, it's funny to make fun of Phil. I agree. I think it's funny to make fun of me. I make fun of myself, too. I don't take myself ultra seriously anymore.
Yes, you do.
Or I did in the past. Now I laugh along with everyone else at the mistakes I make and the stupid shit that I say and do. Right?
As with Snoopy, Woodstock, a campfire, and build the set 1 of 3 ways. Neat.
Right? It's a joke. It's meant to be laughed at. That's all part of the fun experience of being an online creator, right? So make fun of me for things that are real. Laugh at my mannerisms, my jokes, my snorting, the stupid things I say and do. That's all fine. Make fun of me for it.
You've banned so many people over the years for making fun of your snorting, jackass.
But don't take it to the extreme to the point where you're trying to literally ruin my life. You're saying things that literally are not true. You're making shit up. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Trust me, I have enough shortcomings that everyone out there can actually be truthful about me and still have more than enough content and more than enough jokes. That's true. The fact that people have to go the extra mile to lie and stretch the truth and make shit up is pathetic. There's enough about Darkside Phil as a flawed individual. You shouldn't have to lie. I don't know why you do, because it just shows that you're a weak individual who has no talent and can't really do anything but just make shit up.
Salt.
Okay.
Oh, you know that would get banned.
There's only 7 games on Virtual Boy today, so I don't know how many of those I'll play. Maybe they're all available on this site. We'll find out. Like, we'll see. We'll look for the games here. Like, is Mario Clash on here? Let's see. Games. Excuse me. Yeah, Mario Clash is on there. So if all the games are on that site, I can try them in 3D, get a headache, and then play them for real on the website, I guess. Duh.
Just so weird he keeps emphasizing he's going to give himself a headache.
Did I fix my internet? Yeah, you know what? Weirdly enough, I haven't had any real internet problems since the day of the marathon. I don't know what caused it. It was just noise in the line. It had nothing to do with me. But the day of my marathon, we were having issues with the internet. Now that seems to be fixed. So, yeah, we shouldn't have any issues. I haven't had issues in like a week and a half. Parasolo says, can we get uncensored Phil from 2008 back? Those days were glorious when you weren't worried about being canceled. I'm still not worried about being canceled. You notice how much I say the word retard or retarded? I can say it as much as I want. I'm not going to get canceled. Seriously, you have to understand something. I've been around for so long. Everyone has said every possible thing about me. There's nothing to get on me. There's no actual skeletons in this fucking closet. You understand? Unlike every other creator out there who's walking on eggshells.
There's no skeletons in that closet because you got too much junk in there.
Afraid of shit. I don't have anything to hide. All my dirty laundry was aired out a long time ago. I can say and do whatever the fuck I want. It's just that I don't want to do this stuff. Like, I don't want to do political content. I don't want to talk about religion. I don't want to do that shit. I just want to hang out and talk about games. Like, that's my thing. So...
yeah, so fine, DSP. Go ahead. Pretend to be a Nazi exterminating the Jews again. See what happens.
I'm not walking on eggshells afraid of anything whatsoever. I don't know why people seem to get that impression when basically you hear me talking and doing things in a manner that you say, well, that's not how old Phil used to be. No, old Phil was actually an act. Do you get that? Old Phil used to love angry video game nerd. All right? And old Phil used to purposefully try to over-exaggerate emotions and commentary to try to fill a gap between what I was doing playing a video game. So, for example, if I'm playing Resident Evil and there's an extended part with no dialogue and just gameplay, I'm going to be talking constantly. So I'll make a comment about, you know, the fact that we're in Africa fighting, you know, the native tribes there. And people will be offended because I made a comment about that. And then I'll make a comment about Shava, a sexual comment, and people will be like, oh my god, I can't believe he said that. And I would just do that constantly. I was trying to appeal to an audience of teenagers on YouTube. Like, that was my goal. I want teenagers to watch me.
Yes, he wants little kids to watch him. Holy shit, DSP, do you not hear yourself? Yes, I want little kids to watch me, don't you know? I need little kids to watch me.
Because that's where it's at. That's where I'll get the most views. That'll bring in the most ad revenue and support for my content. That was the old Phil. That changed a long time ago. I stopped caring about ad revenue a million years ago. I'm now an interactive streamer. So when you say new Phil, there's no new Phil. That's actual Phil. Like, this is the real me that's been there all along, but was acting a part back then to try to make money. You get it? Now, there were times that definitely the rage was real. When I was playing a fighting game and there was lag or whatever and I got pissed, yes, that rage was genuinely real. But in general, almost all the commentary that I did back in the day that today you would deem too risque and Phil has changed for the better so that he doesn't do that, but it's because he's afraid of getting canceled or whatever. It's not that I'm afraid of getting canceled, it's that that's stupid commentary. Do you get it? Like, I got tired of doing it. It filling every moment with me blabbing and flapping my lips saying something stupid to try to get...
He says as he blabs his lips and flaps them.
People say, oh my god, I can't believe you said that. It gets played out. People, rightly so, called me out around 2016 and said, dude, your content is awful. It's boring. It's the same shit you've been doing for like 7-8 years. You've got to change. So I did. I changed for the better. And for nearly 10 years, I've been putting out better content and I'm evolving and changing constantly to make better new stuff. But the internet won't acknowledge it because then the meme doesn't exist anymore.
DSP. I just love how much you hate memes.
That DSP is the big lol cow, the quintessential lol cow, who we all have to make fun of, right? So there you go. Okay. Someone tipped $2 says, I like trying to get you to say strange and funny things sometimes. I think that some people have gone just way too far. Even June the King implied that in his documentary. Yeah, there's a difference between making fun of me for things that really happen, saying my gameplay sucks, saying that I say things in a weird way, I pronounce words in a weird way, oh look, I have a mannerism of this or that, I snort, which is true that I snort. Now I mute it. Like, I did it like 2 or 3 times today. I already muted it so you don't hear it, okay? I'm trying to improve, right? But actual reality...
Do or do not, there is no try.
...versus fantasy. Like, a lot of people just make shit up, horrible things, saying and doing horrible things that aren't true because they want to get the clickbait for that day. And that's not right. It's just not. Let's see. Secret Rain did a $5 super chat. He says, I say random super or button mashing for games that aren't even Street Fighter. When you get beat up in Hollow Knight, etc., it's just fun. Well, that's, again, right. That's my mannerism. That's something that I adopted from basically Street Fighter, hold on. That's something that I adopted from the Street Fighter days.
Look how he's making sure to be like, no, guys, I gotta mute myself now. Mute myself. And at other times, he will not mute at all.
Lingo from back then, and I just adopted it, and I say it, you know, and people carry it over to other stuff, too. But there you go. There's a mannerism that carries over that people find funny or entertaining or catchy, right? Real Irish with a $2 super chat talking about me drunk calling wings at 2 a.m. No. He called me. You've got it all wrong. You've got it completely and utterly wrong. He was being trolled by his co-op partners. I notified him of this, and then he called me. You got it backwards, bro. But thanks for $2.
It's weird to see him not immediately ban everyone. You might finally be learning to stop banning so many people. They give you money. That's money in your pocket.
Excuse me. LG Gaming says, does the weird string of expletives derive from AVGN? I'm thinking of you saying sending a spoon so you can eat shit for this instance, or is that inspired by something else? To some extent, like, when I was in the Street Fighter community, I was always the big shit talker, okay? I was the guy who always was being offensive and, you know, talking nonsense to everyone in the community. Now, people knew that, but people who knew me in real life knew that it was all an act. It was just a facade. It was me trying to create interest and hype for events. Like, if DSP talked...
And then you ended up hiding in the bathroom so you want to get your ass kicked. We know.
Shit. And then went to a tournament and there would be a hype match against the guy I talk shit about. That would hype up the tournament. People would actually want to go just to see that match, to either see me fail miserably and get my balls kicked in, or to actually see if I can put my money where my mouth is. People liked that about the old school Smash Mouth Street Fighter stuff, okay? Then when I became a YouTuber, I was...
No one liked it. No one wanted it.
A fan of, like, AVGN, and when I tried...
Like, holy shit, like, all the other guys, like, hey, I'm going to this tournament. You want to come with me? Sure, I'll pay for gas. All right, great. Like, everyone else was mostly friends. They were friends. They were writing together. They were getting hotel rooms together. They were doing everything they could to help, you know, share the costs so they could all go and enjoy themselves more. And then you get DSP. No friends. No one wanted to hang out with him. Just being a dick for no reason.
Tried to do was take that old kind of, oh, I'm the baddest motherfucker in the Street Fighter community attitude, combine it with the over-the-top offensive commentary of what AVGN would do, and become a live commentator on gameplay by combining the two. Does that make sense? So, yeah, some of my mannerisms, I would say, come from the old days like that, but very few. Like, how often do I say stuff like, I'm going to send you a spoon so you can eat, you know, my duty? Not very often, right? Okay.
Shout out duty. And pay for food, like... Back in the day, it's a gaming fighter, well, the FGC, fighter game community. It was a community. Like, oh, hey, no, I live in that area, so if you want to stay at my place and save yourself some money, all right, great, thanks, man. When I'm over there, I'll make sure to buy food or whatever. All right, great. Like, that's why it's called a fighting game community, because they were a community. So many of them were friends with each other, they helped each other out, helped them travel to other tournaments. And then you get Darkside Phil.
Exactly. I was playing a heel. Absolutely correct. That's exactly what I was doing in the community back then.
No one asked you to do that.
Someone just tipped $5. Oh, hold on. Secret Rain did a $2 super chat. He says, it's all for fun. I've been watching since Heavy Rain. Thank you to Secret Rain.
The rain is very heavy. Heavy is
okay,
the
then
rain.
I got a $5 tip. Let's play our first tip animation of the day. We finally have a tip big enough for an animation. Ready? Once this goes away. There we go. This person says, people are definitely nostalgic for your older version of your persona. You don't have to be overly offensive, but let yourself loose a bit and let the rage out, even if it's an act. It's fun, like calling the game stupid. You do understand, I do that from time to time, but then people just, oh, it's because Phil, he blames the game and he won't take credit for his shortcomings and shit like that. It's common. That's a common thing. Someone tipped a buck and says, a document.
Yeah, as they mentioned Heavy Rain, that's probably a sign that someone's going to drop money later. It's like, all right, here's the code, Heavy Rain, so now you know you're going to get a lot of money later.
On your detractors, how sick and depraved they are, how much they lie, etc., would definitely be good for you. Yeah, but no one's going to do that. Because here's the thing, at least in my opinion, what is it that gets the views? What is it that gets the attention and the popularity on YouTube, right? Is it saying, oh, someone actually is good? Here's the good things they've done. Here's the truth about them exposed, showing that they're not the bad person everyone thinks they are. No, that doesn't get any views or attention at all. Zero. You don't know what gets views and attention on YouTube? Drama, hate, exposing someone for being a scammer, exposing someone for lies and cheating and stealing and debaucherous, acts and horrible things.
Way to talk about yourself there, buddy.
You know what I mean? The downfall is what gets the views and attention on YouTube. not the redemption. Sorry, it's just that's just the truth. The redemption arcs don't do well.
Redemption. Guys, Chris Chan, according to Chris Chan letter, he's going through a redemption arc, so you should apologize to him.
Actual downfalls that do well. You see? So if someone were to actually do an in-depth documentary about some of these crazy obsessed people that have latched onto me and make this content and do horrible things, would it actually be eye-opening? Yes. Would it maybe, in the eyes of some, show them what kind of shit someone like me goes through on a daily basis and make them realize that I'm not actually the horrible person that a lot of these people portray me as? Yes. Would it do well on YouTube? No. So no one's going to make it, right? If someone's going to do all this time and effort and research, right, to actually get all the information together for that kind of a documentary, and they're going to put painstaking work into it, right? Because that's going to take some detective work to figure out who are these fucking weirdos who make this content, right? How do they think they can get away with it? Can you imagine trying to figure out who Raw Phil is? The guy who literally rebroadcasts and steals
Raw Phil, shout out
my content daily. He outright knows what he's doing is illegal. He knows there's no legal justification for doing it. He just thinks he can get away with it forever. Seriously. Like,
yeah, so far.
Like, there's no way that he can actually think what he's doing is okay and protected by the law. But he...
Here's the thing. You have Kick Chat, you have YouTube Chat, you have the time, the date, the temperature, how many people are watching. Don't know about you, but where's that on your channel? I don't have the chats on my channel. Well, what do you have? Some of the gameplay. Only some? Well, I stop and I stop recording, then I cry and beg, and then I hide a lot more. So, Raw Phil actually has more of your content than you do. Yes. I don't know how to explain this to you, DSP, but if Raw Phil has more of your content than you do, I mean, transformative work. Yeah, it's not criminal, it's just trying to think of a way to explain it. I was like, DSP, if he has more of your content than you do, sounds to me like you might be the issue. Can you imagine if you actually try to take this to court and they go, huh, so this guy has your chats, both of them, and time, and date, and temp, and amount of viewers. Like, he has way more content here than you do. What part of this content is actually yours? The streaming part. What can you show us on the channel? No. Why? Because I delete everything. I don't even record all of it. What do you mean you don't record all of it? Well, I hide a lot. Hide? What are you hiding? When I stop gameplay, I start crying and begging for money. So, this guy actually has more content than you do. How the fuck does this guy have more content than you do of your content? Like, how did you fuck stuff up so badly? This guy literally has more of your content than you do. That's another thing. None of his shit's copyrighted. None of his shit is copyrighted. So it's like, well, they're violating my copyright or my trademark. Well, it shows your trademark and your copyright. I don't actually have that. I didn't pay for it. So, what the fuck are you talking about? I just love that Raw Phil has more DSP content than DSP does. Insane as that sounds, that's what happened. He literally has more DSP content than DSP does.
He just thinks I'm never going to go after it. So can you imagine what kind of a cracked guy that is? So, yeah, I mean, but how are you going to do all that research to find these people, put that together, right? But where's the value in it if you don't get anything out of it? What's that going to get 20,000 views on YouTube and make you 20 bucks, 40 bucks, right? As opposed to the downfall of Darkside Phil, the eternal fall, bringing in the big views. And in reality,
18 years of failure.
June the King got screwed because his video got claimed by WWE. He lost ridiculous amounts of revenue on my documentary. Originally, my documentary, I believe, had like 400,000 views, and it was climbing in views, and he had to pull it because WWE wouldn't remove the copyright claim on it. So then he had to re-upload it, and it screwed him over completely. But he would have made bank, right? He would have made big bank on that video if that didn't happen, because it's negative, because it's toxic. Yeah, because it's, it's not covering the truth of, gee, yeah, maybe Phil's not the best person on the planet, but at the same time, the people who literally, do their best to defame him every day are probably worse. In fact, I can tell you right now, they are.
Yeah, it's Raw Phil, so much worse for recording everything and not deleting it.
the worst. The things that they've said and do just for personal gain, and the fact that they don't care who it hurts or what happens, they...
Whomst does it hurt? Other than you, which no one cares about because you're a piece of shit. Whomst else does it hurt? My wife. Bullshit, you don't give a shit about her.
Cultivate a toxic community of lies and hate so they can get paid. I don't do that at all. So they are worse than me, but they are lauded as like heroes while I'm supposedly the villain. Does that make any sense? Of course not. But if you have a video exposing them, no one will care.
Not that he has much of an ego, but that's a lot of ego right there, DSP.
Sell me a waffle. Two months as a member says, consider I want to be the guy. Oh, I know all about that. That's actually a pretty old game. I've seen that and played that before, I think. Didn't I play that ages ago? I'm pretty sure I did. Basically, that then became like Super Meat Boy, right? Like I Want to Be the Guy was like the original game like that, and then it became like Super Meat Boy and stuff like that.
Exactly, Hori. Everything was true. It's all true. No matter what he says, it's all fucking true. I fucking that chat.
Anyway, I think that's enough talking about that crap, right? You get tired of talking about the same shit, and then people are like, why is he talking about that? And I agree. Like, I get tired about, you know, bringing that shit up all the time. It's boring.
He says as he continues to bring it up.
Well, no, that's right. LG Power Gaming says, I'm pretty sure the only way Doc on the Trolls would get made is if you funded it, and then people wouldn't trust it anyway. Again, because people aren't willing to take the chance. Because if it's not about the individual downfall of an individual who at once was considered successful or prominent, and then they lost it all, it doesn't make any attention on YouTube at all, right? Like the video about, what was that guy's name? Was it Completionist or something like that? Actually being a scammer who scammed people with this charity drive every year and never gave $1 to charity, right? That video will get you millions of views. If there was a video about, oh, by the way, years later, it was found out that none of that happened, no one would watch that video.
I'm sure people would watch that video if it came out that none of that actually happened.
Right? That's it. That's just how it works.
DSP might not, but that's because he's a bitch.
And to make matters even worse, the original video would never be removed either. So many more people would always see the toxic negative video. No one would see the video that's the follow-up that says, oh, by the way, this was all redeemed or whatever, right?
Do not redeem. SAR, do not redeem. I may have been watching a little too much Scammer Payback and Kit Boga. While playing Diablo 2, the newest character, the Warlock, is amazing. If you've never played Diablo 2, get it. Fucking amazing. It's always been great. It's always been the GOAT of the action RPGs, and now it's even fucking better.
This song. Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? Because we're going to build up attendance even further. Now, we'll probably just hang out for a little bit more, and then we'll get into the retro stuff. Because I do want to do a lot of retro fun stuff today, okay?
I'm only gonna be here probably for the Virtual Boy unless it gets really nuts. Yes. Huh. Oh, that's a good pull right there, I tell you what.
You want to see the Virtual Boy? Let me get it. Well, actually, yeah, because you know what? Let me hook up the Switch to the capture device. Get the Switch booted, okay? And download, like, I'll get the Nintendo Switch Online because I don't have it yet. Let me do that right now. Give me a second. Let me go hook up the Switch, get it working with the capture, get the controller working. I'll buy the Switch Online. We'll do all that first before we actually start doing it. Let's get it all set up. Okay.
Too bad I can't vote on my own poll. Amazing. We'll skip ahead since he's... Should be come back and see Shadow moving, I think. No, that's his lighting. That's his shit-tacular lighting. DSP. I'm back. There he is.
Okay, so I have my Switch hooked up. I'm going to try to go to the online here, Nintendo Switch Online. I'm going to see...
Yes. He did not have it hooked up. And he does not have Nintendo Online service. He's a fucking moron.
How much it costs to upgrade this thing? I have no recollection of how much it actually costs to upgrade the membership. Let's see.
I already got one. I got my Abyss, my Asthma Warlock up to level 82. And I started Eldritch uh, Eldritch Warlock. I got up to level 23. And I got the best Warlock book for the Fire/Apocalypse. I got that to drop. I was like, but I didn't do that. I did a Miasma Abyss build. Now I'm doing an Eldritch build. Like, well, if I ever get myself a Thunder Charm that breaks fire, I know what I'll be doing.
Renew or change your membership. Let's see here. So, I want online plus expansion pack. $46 a year. $46.44.
And that's the thing. It's $46 a year. Like, it's nothing. The online Nintendo stuff is fucking cheap as hell.
A year.
Those is that they know a lot of kids gonna be playing it, and a lot of kids don't have money like that. So they get mommy and daddy to pay for it. They made it cheap as all get out. Fucking, I'm still paying for my mom's. So remember that I'm still paying for my mom's, because I bought her a Switch so she could play all those old Nintendo games. And it was $99.
And it even says I'll get a discount based on how much is left in my membership, and I think my membership lasts until April. Okay. And there's an automatic renewal, so I'm going to have to remember to cancel.
He won't remember.
By next year.
He will not remember for shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's the longest terms I've ever seen. It's
like
insanely long
you're
page of terms to fucking get this. I agree. Okay. Yes, you have to get the subscription to play Virtual Boy. You do. So now that I have that, I can now go to the store and I can get the Virtual Boy. I think. I don't know how to get the app. I gotta find it. How do I find the Virtual Boy on here? Search.
Oh my god, this is fucking great. He can't find shit. It's a search menu has defeated the pig roach. Like I said, I was making a video on all this, and it just keeps getting worse. And worse. And worse. To the point it's like, you know what? I can't do it. I cannot do this as a 2-hour long video. He started at 11:14. It is now almost 12:14. There is no Virtual Boy gameplay after an hour. Yes, how do you function?
Virtual Boy. There it is. Okay. Re-download. There you go. So I got that going. I also need to get a bunch of stuff. Let's see. I need to get all the Nintendo stuff. So Nintendo, Super Nintendo, isn't there a GameCube? There's a lot on here, right, to get that I have to download on here.
Could have done all this off stream, dumbass.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to read everything out. Don't worry. I see there's some contributions coming in. I'll read this out. Don't worry. So let's see. So let's do... If I just type in NES, probably, and then SNES. No. NES is not listed. What's the name of the app? What if I just type in Nintendo?
A search menu has defeated him.
Let's see.
He
come
literally
on. It doesn't come up when I
stops by a
search for Nintendo.
search
That's too
menu.
tough. All right, this is starting to piss me off already. Here it is. Here's Nintendo 64 Classic. Let's get that.
He's getting pissed off at the search menu being too complicated for him.
Here's Game Boy Advance Classics. I don't even know what's on there. There might be some good Game Boy Advance games to check out. Let's see. Download. Hey, I can't even find NES. I know there's GameCube too, right? So I guess there's SNES, GameCube. I think there's Genesis too, right? GameCube. There's the GameCube app. Let's get that. Let's see what's on all these. Yeah. There we go. Look up classic, the word classic. Okay, let me try that.
Chat has to handhold him through a menu.
Nope, that didn't work. Classic doesn't work at all. You don't get the app. So I still need regular NES, I need Super Nintendo, and I need, I think you guys said Genesis is on here too. Nope, I searched Genesis, didn't come up. Oh, here it is. I found it. Such a hilariously bad system that they have. It's just such a bad system that they've set up.
That you are too fucking... It is a children's gaming console that children can figure out. It's not you.
So Nintendo didn't work and NES didn't work, so how the fuck do I get this? How do I get the app to pop up? Let's do SNES. Nope. Didn't come up when I typed it in. SNES didn't come up. Okay, here it is. It's like 20 entries down. Got it. Unbelievable. Okay. We got that. We're still downloading. What else? So I got SNES. I still need NES. So I got Virtual Boy, N64, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo GameCube, Genesis, Super Nintendo. I need to get NES. And what, regular Game Boy? Probably those two. Go to your Nintendo Online tab. It'll show things to download. Okay, let's see. Ah.
Hand holding from chat to get through a menu.
Ah. Here we go. Nintendo Classics. Yes, we need Game Boy and I need NES. Let's get both of those. Oh, it's not working. It doesn't let you download the apps from there. It doesn't let you download the apps from there. Why not?
Chat, you haven't held his hand enough. He still can't figure it out.
All right, here's the NES app. I got it. That's downloading. And I'm going to get the Game Boy app, and then we'll be done. They're all downloading. They take a while, I think. Do they have original Pokemon on here?
They do not.
That'd be cool if they did, but I doubt they do. Original, like Pokemon Blue and shit. I bet they don't have it.
Steve, how's it going?
I bet they don't have it. I guarantee you they don't have it, actually.
They don't. I looked.
Okay. All right, it's downloading everything right now. Okay, good.
How small the original games were? Like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy. You're gonna tell me you can't fit all those into one cartridge? I get they liked having their Nintendo online service, blah, blah, blah. But they only put out so many. There's so plenty of games on this service. So you know what? You want to charge $70 for a cartridge? Do it. Have every Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and then I guess Game Boy on there. Everyone. Not some, not most, all. All those games combined are so small, you'll be able to have that fit on there and then more. Plenty of space left over. And charge $70. So that way, like, oh no, I'm in a place that doesn't have internet. Like when I go on vacation. Oh no, I don't have internet. Well, I can't play any of these games on the Nintendo online service because I had no internet. Wait a minute, I got the cartridge. I have the Nintendo Classics that has Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Game Boy. Click. Done. I think that would be amazing. They won't do it though, unfortunately.
We got that going, thankfully. All right, shout-outs. So we have, Norexadev, who did a £2 super chat, says, screw the haters, you're awesome. W. Ricky Gervais, there you go. Indeed, I am Ricky Gervais. Thank you. Okay, so, receipt, confirmation. Gotta save all this, put it into my receipts. There we go. Ooh, what is this song? I like this one.
Holla holla, death for the sub.
Sounds like a Mega Man song, though. Only that has like rock music in it, too. Right? Pretty good. All right, I got a $2 tip. Someone's talking about the tractor stuff, and here's the thing. I appreciate you telling me that, but I'm not going to talk about that on stream, okay? I appreciate you telling me that. I don't know any of that because I follow none of it whatsoever. But I'm not surprised to hear that. Basically, someone's just getting me caught up with some information about how horrible people are. Makes sense. Thank you for the $2. I'm just not going to give that attention on stream. I hope you understand why.
Duty said Cat was fat, guys.
Very good.
Guys, Duty said Cat was fat. I don't need to know that Duty said that, guys. I know that my wife is fat.
All right, all these apps are downloading very slowly. Seriously. So far, it's only downloaded Virtual Boy, N64, and Game Boy Advance. It's currently working on GameCube, then it's got to do Genesis, SNES, NES, and Game Boy. So we got a lot of work to do here. No, I'm not getting WWE again this year. I haven't gotten it in many years. I have no interest in WWE or its games. Not getting that this year, no.
Except for WWE Champions.
ever think of growing my mustache or goatee a little longer? Not really. I talked to my wife about it, and I said, would you like me to grow this out? Would you like me to actually grow a full beard? Or would you like me to shave this and only have the mustache? Or, basically, her answer was very simple. I just like how you are now. Like, I like it. You don't have to change anything. I like how it is. So, my wife is the person who gets to choose, and she likes how it is, so it stays how it is. Period. Okay?
Take a sit.
Mildcat says you may be disappointed in some of these libraries. We'll see. We'll look at them today.
Yeah, chair starts
okay?
shaking like
and we'll see
crazy.
what's actually on there. That's the purpose of this afternoon stream, is to explore retro content, okay, and see what's on there. So I will likely what we'll do is we'll mess with the Virtual Boy. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yep, you cannot play the Virtual Boy when docked. It says to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics, remove the console from the dock. So there is no way to play Virtual Boy when the console is on the dock. Nintendo has blocked you. They are complete, utter fucking idiots. There is no other explanation. There's no justification. There's no rationalization. They are fucking morons who don't understand their customer base and don't give.
They do understand the customer base. You're not it. 43-year-old streamers are not their base. Exactly, Lee. He doesn't seem to understand that streamers are not their base. There's a billion gamers in the world. Maybe 1% of them stream. Maybe. Why would they cater to 1% of their gaming base?
Shit. They want you to pay more money for something, get no value out of it, and laugh. That's idiocy. Sorry, there's no way you can say, that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. You should be able to play it on here as a regular game and also in the handheld version with the 3D effect. Not only with the 3D effect only and never another way. That's actually fucking retarded. So, fuck them.
Wow. Tell me how you really feel.
So what we will do is we will put the Virtual Boy here, and I'll play maybe 2 or 3 games quickly. I'll describe what I'm seeing in the game and tell you if I'm getting eye strain and stuff like that. So you'll still have stuff to look at. You'll be staring at me with this thing looking like I'm taking an eye exam or something. All right. Then we will check out the rest of these libraries and see if there's any good games there. Maybe test some and see how they run, because I'm curious. Again.
I'm glad you like to see. I was at work like, dude, do it. It'll be funny. Stop on your way home. Get some cookies. And I show people how to properly eat cookies. And I'm like, dude, take the fork. Throw it. When I actually did, I'm like, ooh, I probably shouldn't have done that. But it was funny, so I'm glad I did it.
Mario 64 ran like dog shit on Switch 1. How does it run on Switch 2? I want to know, okay? And then, if you would like, the end of the stream, if you want to actually see me try some of the Virtual Boy games for real, I'll have to unhook the Switch, go back to the PC, and then we'll actually emulate them on that website, okay? So I could play Virtual Boy. It just means that I have to play off the website, okay? But the whole idea is that we're doing retro content today, and I definitely want to see what is available with this premium membership that I just paid for, and see if there's any games on here, N64, GameCube, Genesis, that you guys would like to see me play or try during the Retrothon that I'm going to be doing on March 6th, okay?
That's right, guys. On DSP Gaming, there'll be no gaming. And last night, there for Hellmart, 28 minutes. He played Hellmart for 28 minutes on the night stream, and then played no more games. An over 2-hour night stream, he had 28 minutes of gameplay.
Exactly. LG Power Gaming says this is just why people turn to the high seas. You paid money for an inferior limited experience. Congratulations on your purchase. And they don't care. Nintendo doesn't care, because again, I've said this time and time again. Nintendo doesn't care and won't improve because no one takes them to task for it. If people saw that this Virtual Boy thing today was a scam and called it out as a scam.
But it's not a scam. It is not a scam.
And said this is the biggest joke ever.
Last night, he could have been doing this. Last night, he could have downloaded Nintendo Online Services and then browsed through all the indie games.
And then it was front page news on every gaming website. Nintendo scams consumers. Virtual Boy is a scam. Don't pay for it. Then Nintendo would change. But what will happen is no one will talk about it. You won't hear about it. It's as if it never existed. People will buy it and waste their money and get scammed. And then Nintendo will move on to the next scam. That's how they are. That's literally how they operate. And people keep paying them to be scammed. You know, I just don't get it. Okay. WarioWare, whoa, what is this song? WarioWare Micro Games on the GBA library would be awesome. That's cool. I played WarioWare games before, but I only played them on the DS. Yep, with the touchscreen and everything. That was fun. They were fun on there. I've already explained. I'm not answering any idiot in the kick chat because I've already explained this a million times, and if you're too dense to understand it, then fuck you. I can't help you to be smart. I'm not here to educate you. Your parents should have done it.
Ah, what a rant.
Or maybe school. I'm not here to be your dad and tell you how to be smart, so I'm just going to ignore your nonsense. Thanks for $2, stupid. Another comment I'm definitely not going to read, but I'll gladly accept your money. Thank you so much. Oh, no, I've not been saying I'm going to play a game for an hour and 20 minutes now. So this is the morning show where we chill, we build up attendance, we have a good time, and then we're going to jump.
And you give me money.
Up into games when I'm ready. In fact, I might even just go on a break first. Depends. I got to see. I don't know if I'm going to go on my break earlier or later. We'll find out.
Yeah, that chair is shaking so fucking much. It's hilarious.
Okay. Would you like to start covering games, guys? Are we good? Because we were talking about a lot of different topics and things. But if we're good now, then maybe we'll start with the retro games coverage. I'll split the part here. We'll start with the first intro video. We'll take a look at the Virtual Boy. We'll see the app. You know what I mean? We'll mess around a little bit. Is that what you want to do? Yeah? Okay. All right, well, thanks for watching the DSP Morning Show. If you did, on demand, I appreciate you still watching this every day. If you were here live, thanks for chilling. Thanks for the early support, by the way. That's much appreciated. And,
thank you for the early money, guys.
Let's get going with a nice retro afternoon, shall we? Okay. Let's go. For the record, tomorrow we're going to do a podcast. Now, what will we talk about on said podcast? Likely, we're going to talk about my experience with Nintendo this afternoon and other things. So I hope you'll come back tomorrow for a Level 1 podcast. The next morning show will be Thursday. Thanks, everybody. See you then. Okay, let me go grab the Virtual Boy, shall we? Let's do this.
Yeah, I love how fucking stupid that setup is. He's got a wall crawl like that just to get out of his fucking chair.
A marvelous, wondrous idea. What would happen if we could transport gamers into the realm of virtual reality? What if we could make it so that you felt like you were Mario on the tennis court playing tennis against Yoshi? What if you were Wario running around a crazy platforming adventure? What if you were in the sewers kicking turtle shells back and forth against crabs in the background trying to clear out the pipes being a plumber in New York City? All right? Sounds like an interesting premise for the mid-90s, doesn't it? Then what Nintendo did is they made this thing, and they threw all those ideas away. This is the Virtual Boy, or it's the 2026 edition of the Virtual Boy. Meaning, this is not actually the original console as it was sold in the 90s, but it is a replica console that Nintendo is now selling exclusively on the Nintendo Online shop. In order to buy this, you already have to be an existing Nintendo Online subscriber, or else you're not eligible to buy it. You actually need to log in with your membership to get this guy. It comes in this box, which admittedly is a pretty nice display box. When it's sitting in there, it prominently, stands out and looks nice. And you can easily keep it in this box and keep it on display in your house as a little piece of nostalgia, okay? So first of all, what does the Nintendo Switch 2026, the Nintendo Virtual Boy 2026 come with? It comes with the actual Virtual Boy headset, and I say that in quotations for a reason, and I'll explain that reason in just a moment, okay? And that headset essentially is, if I can show you, I don't know if I can easily get this to detach or not once it snaps in.
Ah, that sucks,
Probably
Lee.
not.
I wonder why it's doing that.
Yeah, I actually don't know.
So I'm not saying anything on my end. Is anyone else having buffering issues?
Stand off of it once it's on. So I'm not going to detach it, but basically the headset
But would you really want to wear merch that makes fun of this asshole?
itself is one unit, okay? And it is a full replica of what the original Virtual Boy was in form factor and size. I don't know about weight because I never actually owned the real Virtual Boy, okay? Now, it's all hard plastic, no metal. However, there's a few rubberized parts. For example, these on the side, these tabs that say Nintendo are actually made of rubber. And I think that's because they're intended to use your thumb to pop the unit open on the top and to top load your Nintendo Switch or Switch 2 inside of this guy. By default, it's meant to house the Switch 2, but it comes with a plastic adapter that you can install that then allows the Switch 1 to fit in there as well, because remember, the Switch 2 and Switch 1 are different sizes, okay? So the idea behind it is that you're going to get the Nintendo Online Premium Expansion.
Don't forget, he paid $100 plus express shipping plus Nintendo Online Extra
Pack subscription. I'm going to repeat that. You have to pay extra money in order to play the Virtual Boy games in addition to purchasing the actual Virtual Boy unit, okay? You have to get this. It's $50 a year. I think it's cheaper than that if you get it monthly. But for $50 a year, you're now going to have access to the new Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics app on your Switch or Switch 2, okay? So first, you must pay for that up front. Then you're going to take your Switch or Switch 2. You're going to enable that app while the console is in handheld mode. And I got to repeat that as well. The app for Virtual Boy only works when your Nintendo Switch or Switch 2 console are in handheld mode. If you would
Yes, because it's for the Virtual Boy.
attempt to actually use the Virtual Boy app when it's docked and hooked up to a device like a TV or a PC or a capture device, it will give you an error stating it will not function. You must detach it and go to handheld mode. So no Virtual Boy at all can be captured or broadcast or streamed or put on a TV or any other external device. You can only use it on the handheld or with this Virtual Boy unit, okay? Okay, now that we got that out of the way, you got to buy this guy on the Nintendo Online website. This unit is $100, okay? And just to reiterate, it is the headset and it is the stand. What I'm showing you, this is the Virtual Boy. That's it. There's nothing else it comes with. It does not come with the controller. You're expected to use your Joy-Cons that already came with your Switch 2 to play this. Okay, so no controller is included. You cannot play with the original Virtual Boy controls. They don't exist. All right? There is no way whatsoever to hook this guy up to any kind of capture device or signal out. In fact, to show you, one of the things that I actually noted when I was unboxing this yesterday, they really did try to make this a replica unit, and what I mean is at the bottom here, there's actually ports. Like this would have been the volume selector dial if this were a real Virtual Boy. This would have been the port for headphones. Over here, this would have been the expansion port to hook this up to other Virtual Boys for co-op. And then there was actually another port that I'm not even sure what that was supposed to be for. Maybe a video out, maybe that's the power, I don't know. But they're not real. See this? They're just hard. They don't move. They're actually just fake. It's like it's a fake port. You see what I mean? They don't exist. So it looks like, oh, at first glance, oh, is it really like a Virtual Boy? I can actually hook this thing up. No, you can't. There's no way to do that. They're all fake. So Nintendo went out of their way to actually replicate the form factor, the look, and feel of the original Virtual Boy, but didn't put in any of the hardware whatsoever. In reality, this Virtual Boy 2026 for $100 is a pair of lenses. I'm just going to repeat that quickly so it sinks in. For $100, you're buying a pair of lenses.
And the stand and the headset. I mean, it's a hunk of plastic, probably costs 20 bucks. Around that whole system right there is probably 20, 30 bucks. But it's in that shape. That's what you're paying for. It's kind of like, guys, this hunk of plastic that looks like Black Cat from Spider-Man. It cost me $240, guys. It's a hunk of plastic that costs $240. That $240 worth of plastic? No. That plastic's probably worth maybe $5. But because in the shape of Black Cat, that's why it costs so much.
To use with your Switch 2. That's what this is, okay? Now, there is another difference from the original Virtual Boy. You see this black, what appears to be rubberized protector, or I guess you could call it light cover. Here's how it works. You're going to put your Switch in, you're going to close it, the Switch will be on, and you put this up to your eyes like so. And so what's supposed to happen is this is a light protector that's going to stop light from coming in, so you're just only see through the two lenses, okay? With the original Virtual Boy, and I know this for a fact because I tried it myself, this was more of a rubberized, like plasticky feel to it. The problem is that would wear out over time. You know, anything that's rubberized, it's going to wear out over the years. Therefore, it's very hard to find a Virtual Boy that didn't fall apart over the years. With this one, with Virtual Boy 2026, they have turned it into a foam. This is actually a foam with a cloth covering on the outside. So it actually feels very soft. And I think this is going to do two things. Number one, it's not going to degrade over time like the original Virtual Boys did. But number two, because it's foam, it's more aerated. And therefore, if you're going to play this for an extended period of time, it shouldn't cause sweat. Because that was also a major problem with the original Virtual Boy. The rubberized cover would make your eyes and your whole visor area sweat because it was catching all the heat and moisture inside.
I'm going to go on Steam real quick, see if they have Virtual Boy on here.
And it was just uncomfortable. So I think that that's why they designed it this way, so you can play it for more than just a few minutes and it'll feel a little bit more comfortable to you, okay? So, $100 for the Virtual Boy 2026. You open it up, you put your Switch 2 in, or your Switch in with the adapter, and you turn on the Virtual Boy app that you have to pay $50 a year to access through the Nintendo Online Expansion Pass subscription service. You close it, you put it up to your eyes, and you play, okay? Your lenses are here, and what this is going to do, through the dual screen effect of the Virtual Boy app, it's going to give you a 3D effect to feel like things are either in the foreground or the background, okay? Today, there are 7 games available for the Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics app. Nintendo is apparently planning to add more over the course of 2026. From what I'm to understand, I think there was between 20 to 27 Virtual Boy games that were launched and actually released. However, only 14 of those were ever released in the United States. So there's a good, dozen games that were Japan exclusive that may actually, for the first time ever, be available to English-speaking audiences by the end of the year. Now, also, we're being told by Nintendo that this app will be updated over the course of the year to add new features. For example, as you can see by my set, I tried to emulate or mimic the actual visual style of the Virtual Boy. Because for those who don't know, Virtual Boy games are only in black and red. There is no other colors whatsoever. So a lot of people initially said, wait a minute, I'm going to buy this console, right?
Didn't you get a replaced Asher P? You're not getting a new one? I thought you were.
Gonna have 3D effects on 2D games that are basically quality of like maybe Super Nintendo. All right, but it's
Yeah, DSP wasting his money on stupid shit is definitely helping Nintendo keep the lights on.
only black and red. That doesn't sound very appealing. Well, you're right. It wasn't. Okay, when people saw this thing in stores, notably, this was put out on display at toy stores like Toys R Us and actually video rental places like Blockbuster Video. People would look at it like that just looks bizarre. A pair of goggles is a video game system, and this is gonna take me into virtual reality. And I was one of them. I actually tested this several times at my local Blockbuster Video to see what I thought. One time I played Mario Tennis, and another time I played the Wario Land game, which is a 2D side-scrolling platformer starring Wario. And both times that I played it, I had a similar experience. I walked up to it, I put my head up to it. Oh, okay, this is cool. It's only black and red, but it's neat because it has this like 3D effect. And I would start to play the game, and I'd be like, oh, this isn't bad. And then all of a sudden, two things would happen. Number one, I'd start to feel sweaty in the face. Like, oh, it's kind of feeling uncomfortable.
Even back then, you got sweaty, huh?
Well, and that's weird because this is something that strangers have used. I got my head up to this thing. It's kind of gross. I'm starting to sweat in this thing. And then, after playing it for about 10 minutes, what would happen is you start to get a headache. Now, it was cool. Like, I remember playing Mario Tennis and actually seeing the ball going into the background, then the foreground and the background. And it would look 3D, like it was getting closer and further. In Wario Land, you would actually jump into the back area, do stuff back there, then jump back to the front. So it had a cool 3D effect. It did work. It actually was unique because at the time, nothing was 3D like that. But you start to get a headache almost right away after just a few minutes of play. In addition, yes, the red and black graphics
Oh, so you did get a new one. Okay, that's good. Dash P.
were jarring. Like, you'd be playing a game, like, think of it this, you're playing tennis, right? Like, tennis, what's the first color I think when I'm playing tennis? Green. Tennis court. But it's all red. It looks stupid. Like, I wonder who was the person at Nintendo who said red and black, not green and black or blue and black or, you know, white, red and black. Because so many things are just naturally red in life, right? So anyway, that was most people's experience with the Virtual Boy back in the day. They saw it at a store or at Blockbuster, tried it, and after a few minutes of playing it, were like, it's uncomfortable, it's giving me a headache, and the graphics don't look good because they're all red. This sucks, and then they never bought it. So this actually was a humongous, tremendous flop worldwide when it launched in the mid-90s. Almost no one bought it. I think they never even sell 1 million units worldwide. And what you got to understand when you hear that number, it's like, oh, well, how many did they sell? Like 700,000? Yeah, but you have to understand, that includes places like Blockbuster Video who bought these to rent them out to people. So you would go to Blockbuster and pay like $20 for a weekend with the Virtual Boy. You'd rent it, bring it home with a few games, and then bring it back. And that counted as a sale. And if there was like, let's say, 5,000 Blockbuster Video locations across the US and each one owned 20 Virtual Boys, that means 100,000 of the sales were just rentals. You see my point? This didn't really sell at all, okay? It barely sold. And today, to find one intact of the original is actually quite hard to do, and they go for a lot of money online if you can find a functional one. So to have a replica like this, something that really looks like...
It's really fucking cool. It's not Nintendo's fault. You're an idiot.
Like the original Virtual Boy, has the form factor, has the feel, actually feels kind of comfortable now because of the new foam and everything. It's kind of a neat idea, honestly. But the fact that this is $100 is pretty insane. And to be honest...
That you immediately spent $100 on, plus rush shipping, plus taxes, plus getting a Nintendo Online Service Plus. I mean, he spent over $150, right, Buffer?
I think most people who are going to spend that much money on this are probably going to think that it has more to it. They're going to think this actually is a Virtual Boy for $100, and it's not. It's literally just a stand with lenses, and that's it. There is nothing else to this. There's no other features. There's no ports. There's nothing. Why else would you think you're spending $100? It's literally plastic with 2 lenses in it. There's no electronics in this. What is $100 about this exactly? The box? I mean, it is a nice display box, but it's just cardboard, okay? And there's nothing in there. For the record, everything is out except for the adapter to use it with Switch 1. There's nothing else in here, okay? So $100. And to be honest, there's another version. Nintendo is selling a different version of this that is much cheaper. I think it's only around, I want to say it's $30. I could be wrong. It might be 40. Guess what that one is? A cardboard box with these 2 lenses in it. Yes, I'm not joking. Nintendo is selling a piece of cardboard with 2 plastic lenses for around $30 to $40. Okay, so...
Yeah, how much you want to bet he would buy it too?
Here's the question.
Yeah, so $100 could have been a good Hogan or two, dude.
Does it work? And what games are on it on launch day? And that's what I'm about to explore with you live right now. Now, I would love to show you the games, but I'm not allowed to. Nintendo said, can't capture, can't stream, can't make any content out of the Virtual Boy. So what I'm about to do live is hook this sucker up right here next to me, okay? Put my Switch into it and play a couple Virtual Boy games and let you know what I think. You can't see the games, but I'll tell you what I'm seeing and what I'm playing, and I'll let you know what my experience is like. So how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to clear the deck because we're playing Virtual Boy. That means you got to rearrange your house. I'm not kidding. This thing has no head strap and never did. In the 90s, they never made it so that you could just like attach it and play anywhere. All it has is this weird stand. And so to make it work, you got...
What's weird about the stand? It's a stand. Hold the thing up.
To have a big area to put this sucker down so that you can actually use it. Well, I mean, I have a studio set up
I mean, they bought him everything else except for the Wolverine toy.
here, but like, where do I put it, right? So what I've got to do is I actually have to clear my whole area. So give me a second here to actually clear off my table and we're going to use this to play the Virtual Boy. See? So here we go. Let's go ahead and get all this out of the way. Okay, so now we got to get the Virtual Boy set up here. Well, how do I do that, right? Well, here's what we've got to do. I'm going to use the actual Virtual Boy box as the pedestal on which I'm actually going to place the Virtual Boy, so it'll actually be the proper height to line it up with my head, okay? In fact, here, I'll rotate it. And now it actually kind of lines up with the legs. Do you see that? It actually kind of lines up with the legs, which is kind of weird. I wonder if they actually made the box like that on purpose. I'm not sure. But it literally fits, as you can see, like snugly. So maybe they were intending that and no one really knew that. But there you go. I recommend that. If you're going to play with this Virtual Boy, use the box as the stand, and it actually kind of locks in place if you put it like that. Okay? So now that you got your stand essentially in place, you can stretch the legs out a little bit. There you go. So now they're fully extended, right? Cool. And now I've got to go...
Why are we doing this, DSP? You can't actually stream anything from it.
Get my Switch, and I've got to de-dock it and put it into this monstrosity.
Exactly, Castle. He spent $100 on this.
Okay, so let's actually move the camera back now. And here you can see...
I'll say, back in the day, it was something new. Something different. It was a shot at the moon, and they missed. Like the Wii U. But you know what else was a shot at the moon? Was a completely wild, what the fuck are you doing? Motion controls on the Wii. We all saw how well that worked out.
The Virtual Boy. In fact, I guess I can just remove this camera.
So yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Now. And you can see what this thing's going to look like, okay? So let me go get my Switch, undock it, and bring it over, and we'll see if we can get this thing to work, okay?
Yeah, he's on camera, the best part.
So, here's my Switch 2, okay? That's the Virtual Boy app right there on the Switch 2 on the left-hand side. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to boot it up using the controller. Now, I have the volume all the way down because I've never used the volume on this guy. Here we go. So, I'm turning it up right now. Okay. So, it says right there, this software is required to use your Virtual Boy. It boots up and gives you this screen. And a dual screen appears. See this? So now what you're expected to do is put this into your Virtual Boy stand, okay, and get this set up. So let's do it. This is very exciting for the record. I mean, this is groundbreaking, history-making stuff. Okay, I've literally never used my Switch 2 undocked before.
Holy shit. Yeah, we know, DSP, because you go nowhere. You go nowhere, you do nothing.
Not once. So let's open this guy up. Okay, open the Virtual Boy. Put the Switch 2 inside of it. Okay. Close it. All right. This is going to be very exciting. Trust me. This is what Nintendo wants you to do. They think this is very exciting stuff. Okay? All right. So, now, what I need to do is somehow manage to position this unit so that it's up to my eyes. Okay? I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to scoot up here with my chair. This is great. This is good stuff. Okay. Ready?
Oh my god, it's going to be so bad.
Okay. Almost. We're getting there. All right. So it says, once you set the console into the dedicated...
Wait, your new one has an issue as well? Damn. Are you sure it's not the Wi-Fi?
Accessory, look through the accessory and press A, then you'll adjust the 3D view. Now, as you can see, I have absolutely nowhere to put the controller.
I mean, he's not even crammed in the corner. He's in the middle of the fucking room. Because he set up a corner desk in the middle of the fucking room like an idiot.
Controller. This is a problem. I'm staring into the Virtual Boy taking an eye exam. All right? There's nowhere to put the controller. I can't hold it in front of me like you normally would do to play a game. There's no room. So I have to stretch my arms around the Virtual Boy and kind of hold the controller behind it and put my hands down on my desk in order to even be able to control this thing. I know this is silly to watch. This is the Virtual Boy. This is what Nintendo intended you to do in the 90s, and they brought it back in 2026.
Yes, for you to play. For you to play, not stream. I could have it set up on my desk right now. Yeah, it should be a little weird reaching my arms around it, but I could do it. Because that would be, well, I wouldn't be playing because I got actual VR. I'm not paying for this shitty VR, but they don't fucking care about you. They don't care about streamers. They care about the billion people plus that play video games.
So this is your live demo of the Virtual Boy. Okay, so now, all right, here we go. My eye exam begins. Let me move my mic a little bit so you can hear me. Okay, So my eye exam begins. Here we go. Press the A button. All right, cool. Oh, boy. So, wow. Adjust IPD. Oh. Oh, God. So here's what I'm seeing. It's Mario Tennis. It's Mario and Luigi standing on your side of the court with their backs to you. And then in the background, you've got Donkey Kong and Yoshi. In the background, also, there's the Mushroom Kingdom. And then there's a sign. It's got Lakitu holding a sign that says Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Donkey, and their score, okay? At the top of the screen, it says Modify Interpupillary Distance, IPD, so the 3D visuals appear clearly. And by pressing left and right on the D-pad, it adjusts the IPD, or interpupillary distance. I know, this is crazy. So, the problem already, I can tell you, the only way that I can read the entirety of the screen is to have my face, like, crushed into the Virtual Boy. And even then, I can't see it all. Like, I'm not kidding. I have to look, like, move my head up and down to see the top and bottom of the screen. I can't actually just see the screen. It doesn't, like, no matter what, I can't see the entirety of the screen. It's kind of like being in an IMAX theater, but you can't see the whole IMAX screen. You have to move your head and look around. That's exactly what this is like right now. Okay? Okay.
How do you fuck up a plastic hunk of junk like this?
So, the interpupillary distance, I'm adjusting it right now. I think I might just leave it at default. It looks fine to me. It's very odd. It's like, it definitely adjusts something, but now, like with certain ones, it gets too blurry. If I go too far to the right, I can't read the text. If I go too far to the left, it looks clearer, but I get a headache. Yeah, like I went 10 to the left, and it looks very clear now, but already it's starting to bother my eyes. Like, seriously, it's starting to bother my eyes already. So, I don't know. All right, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with -5, okay, on the interpupillary distance. Okay, we got Tetris. I'm at a menu now, and the menu is 7 games. We got Tetris, Galactic Pinball, and each time that I select one on the screen, it becomes 3D and pushes towards you on the menu, okay? Golf.
This is mostly going to be for older people like, oh yeah, I remember that. Kind of like, unfortunately, with a lot of the Legos nowadays, where like, oh, I remember playing Legos. Oh, they got a new whatever Lego set out that reminds me of this old set. Cool. I'll get it. Not realizing that, hey, you know what? When every Lego set costs $300+ because you're targeted towards the older people, what happens 20 years from now? What happens 20 years from now? When all those older people are no longer buying Lego, and the younger folk are not buying Lego because they never played with Lego. They never played with Lego because it was all too fucking expensive for them as a kid.
Although, admittedly, I can see things on the left-hand side of the screen much better. I can't see everything on the right-hand side at all. I'm serious, it's not centered for some reason. I mean, I can't adjust it. It's already in there. Like, I can't move my Switch. So, it's not centered. The Virtual Boy is off-center. It's slightly to the right. I guess they fucked it up. The app should be more to the center, and it's not. It's too far to the right. All right. Tetris, Galactic Pinball, Golf. What the hell? One of them is actually called IMAX, and it's in Japanese. I can't read it. It says I''Max, and then a whole bunch of kanji I can't read. So I don't know what the hell that is. Red Alarm, which looks like it's a flying shooter game. Telero Boxer, which is supposed to be the first-person boxing game. And Wario Land. So there's no Mario Clash. Because people were saying play Mario Clash. It's not at launch. They don't even have it on there. Okay? So, what do you guys want me to play? Tetris, Galactic Pinball, Golf, Emax, which is in a bunch of Japanese kanji, Red Alarm, Telero Boxer, or Wario? What should I play? Play Golf or Wario? Okay. All right, let's try one. A lot of people are saying Wario. All right, let's play Wario. Wario Land. Here we go.
Does it matter what game he plays? He can sit there and be going, all right, guys, I'm playing the game. I'm totally playing the game right now. How do we know? You can't see any of it.
Yeah, Virtual Boy Wario Land. Again, I can't see the bottom of the screen, nor the top, nor the sides. I can only kind of see dead center. I think we got a problem here. Like I said, I have to move my head up and down to see the top and bottom of the game. That's a problem. Like, I feel like it should be zoomed out further, and it's not. It's too close. Automatic pause on, off. I don't know what that means. And then it says ZL and ZR suspend menu. Okay. All right, so I can hear the volume. Wario just flew out of the background on a plane into the foreground. Now it says Virtual Boy Wario Land. The Virtual Boy logo is 3D. Wario's in a plane, and he's flying down in front of the screen. And yes, it is a nice 3D effect, actually. The propeller. This is crazy. Can you hear the audio here? Let me turn off the music now. Can you hear the audio at all? So, Wario was in a plane. His hand was 3D doing a thumb up, and then the propeller was 3D. Like, a bunch of stuff on the screen was all 3D and at different levels on the screen. Okay? You can barely hear it. Well, I would up the volume, except you can't once the thing's in there. You're stuck with the volume level you have. Okay. Let me see if I can up it. If I open it, you can hear it a little better.
Wow.
Okay, that's max. That's the best I can do. Okay.
Amazing.
I'm gonna play it. So here we go. Wario Land. Brightness and automatic pause on and off. I'm just gonna leave everything on default. I guess I'm Wario and I'm walking in front of a bunch of doors. I don't know what they mean, so I'll just press a button. Nothing. Doesn't do anything. I'm pressing every button. Nothing's working. Press start. Okay, press start, and he jumped in the door. And now we got Wario asleep on a folding chair in a forest. The forest has a nice 3D effect. Like, you can see into the background. There's a waterfall, and there's light coming through, and there's a bunch of creatures floating in the water. And they just sprayed Wario in the face and woke him up, and he fell out of his chair. And he's pissed. He's ripping pissed that this animal just sprayed in his face. And he's wondering what just happened. He's upset.
What the fuck?
I can't do anything. He's just
This
standing
is
there with his back to the
amazing.
camera. Oh, in the background,
This could
way
be
in the
the
background,
greatest
there's gonna be a
content I've ever
tribal person
watched.
in the jungle making noise. Already my neck hurts. I'm not kidding. My neck hurts already. And I've only been playing it for, what, 5 minutes? Not even? Yeah, so now we have 3 tribal people who are wearing masks with giant pointy spears as noses, and they're walking with treasure chests above their heads. They've opened a vault door, and inside the vault is an insane amount of gold, kind of like Scrooge McDuck's treasure in his money pit. Wario just arrived, and he punched the native people. And now there's an earthquake, and a bunch of items are flying off the wall into the foreground, and now the ground fell out, and Wario is falling into a chasm in a 3D effect. This is very exciting stuff. Okay, I said we can finally play the game. We got lives times 3, hearts times 0, coins times 0. Wario just pulled himself out of the ground. Okay, I'm playing. So I can walk left and right. If I hold the shoulder button, you run fast. Okay. Oh, if you hit the left trigger, you open a menu. I don't want to do that. You charge. Oh, look at this. If you hold the B button, you put down your shoulder, and then you can run and do a dash. It looks like if you mash the button, you can continuously dash. Oh, if you hit the wall, you bounce off of it, so I guess you're going to break stuff with that. And you jump, so you jump with A, and you jump really, really high in this game, and you dash with B. There's only 9, there's a timer. Oh god, there's a timer. And the timer says 19 minutes, 24 seconds. All right, first obstacle is a spiky ball that's going to the foreground and background, and you have to jump past the spiky balls and dodge them. There's a bunch, and we're jumping over spike pits as well. The 3D effect actually does work, where it looks like, pieces of the ground are closer or further. All right, we're at a question mark block. We hit it, and there's a coin inside. The first enemy looks to be a frog that has, like, stuff sticking out of his head. I don't know what even that even is. The music is bizarre.
This is a
Okay, we're breaking blocks. I
fantastic.
got a heart. I got a coin.
Now, normally this is normal commentary, literally describing what's on screen. But normally, you can see what's on the screen. You can normally see when he's now playing Dragon Quest VII. Look, guys, there's coffins on the screen. That means this is a mature game, guys, because there's coffins on the screen. You can look and you can see that there's coffins on the screen. What the fuck are you doing?
Going over a bridge. Oh god, there's something in the sky. It's a coin. How do I get it? I don't know how you get this. Oh god, enemies tried to hit me. Okay, you can shoulder charge the enemies to kill them. I don't know. There's a coin in the sky, but I don't know how you get it. I'm jumping. It's like on a cloud, but I can't seem to get the coin out of the cloud. I don't know how it works. Oh, there's question mark blocks here too. Let's see here. Maybe I have to hit it with my shoulder. You can't do the shoulder dash. Yeah, you can't. Oh my god, when you jump, you can press down and you do a body splash. And you can hit enemies with the body splash. How do I do? There's a question mark block below me, but I don't know how to break it. It's in the ground. I don't know how to do it. Very weird. What's this? Okay, I got a power up. It gave me horns. So now when I dash, I can break blocks. Okay. Oh, now I can do a butt slam as well. Since I got the power up, I can do a butt slam. I just hit the question mark block that was in the ground, and there was a coin with a crown on it. But now there's a bee in the background. It came to the... Oh, it's not a bee. It's a... Oh! Oh, no. So there was a bat that came to the foreground, dropped something on my head. I lost my power up, and I shrunk. I'm now like little Mario. This is crazy.
What
oh, I can no longer shoulder dash.
fuck?
They took away my shoulder dash. But I can't jump on enemies. This is weird, man. Oh, okay, there's a spring block that bounced me into the background now. So now I'm in the background as Wario. And I can break blocks here, and there's coins and stuff in the blocks in the background. I collected hearts and coins, and now my counters on those are going up. Because I lost my power up, I can't get... Yeah, this sucks. I can't break any blocks. I just got a key. The key was in the background. Looks like there was a hidden door behind a bunch of blocks in the background, but I can't break the blocks now because I don't have the power up anymore. So now I'm back in the foreground, and I'm platforming over some bricks. Now I'm jumping across water. I just hit the lava, and I died. There was lava, I fell in, and I died. I'm back at the beginning of the stage as if I'd never played. Wow. I have to do the whole stage over from the start. No checkpoints whatsoever. Now I'm back trying to dodge the spike balls. Now I'm going to run through everything because now I know what the stage is. So I'm running.
Oh my god. Now you can see why I had to cover this part. I may not cover the whole stream, but I had to cover the Virtual Boy stuff.
Got the coin again. I seem to have kept all the hearts that I had earned, but I didn't keep any of the coins. I lost all the coins that I had earned. I'm just collecting a bunch of coins. I'm breaking blocks. I'm going to try to get back to that power-up that I had found. Here it is. So I got it. I got the power-up now. Now what I'm going to try to do is get to that foreground, background jump. I'm going to see if I can break those blocks that had the hidden door. Okay, here it is. Okay, got a hidden heart.
You're probably not wrong
Got
there,
some
Johnny.
coins. Okay, this is a hidden door. It is. I got to a hidden door and I just jumped into it. Oh my god, I'm in some kind of a bonus room with a cat. You ever seen those lucky cat statues? There's a lucky cat statue and I just got it. I don't know what the hell that does, but then it says exit and you gotta go back out the door you came in a 3D perspective. All right, so now I jump to the foreground again. And now I'm platforming. I'm gonna try to dash across this now, across the lava, and it works. You can, oh no! So I was dashing across and I made it across 3 platforms, but I fell into the 4th and lost my power up. Looks like I can get it back. I just got another one. Yup, I just got the power up back. Those bats that drop spikes are back. Ah, I found a hidden block that lets you jump into the background. So I'm in the background collecting coins. I got all the coins. Now what do I do? I'm breaking the blocks. Aha, one of the blocks was another foreground jumper. I jump back to the foreground. Can't appear to break that block. What's this? So I have the key. I use the key to open a lock. And I'm going into an elevator, it looks like, and I'm going up. And that's it. Now it says game. It looks like I'm at a vendor or something. I'm not even sure. It says heart game or coin game. I don't know what that means. I'll go into the door that says heart game. So it's a bonus. It says bet. 100 coins, 200 coins, or 300. I'll bet 100 because I only have 116. Ready? Go. What am I doing? Okay, I have to jump into the background and collect hearts. Oh, I see. I'm jumping to the background and foreground, and I'm trying to get hearts as I jump back and forth. And it's tough to time your jumps to grab the hearts that are between the foreground and background. I got a bonus diamond already. Currently, I have 26 hearts. I'm trying to dodge bats,
what
but grab hearts.
What the fuck is going on?
I got 39 hearts. So is that good or bad?
This is amazing.
I get a thumbs up, and I jumped into the fort. I guess this is a way to get hearts. I don't know. Now it says coin game. I'm going to do the coin game. This says 3 chances. 3, 6, or 10 coins. We'll do 10 coins. Select. And there's 4 question marks. I'll hit this one. I got coins, and coins. I got 160 coins. Okay, so I gambled 10 coins, and I got 160 in return. I'll do it again. I'll gamble 10. There's 4 question marks. I'll hit the one on the far left. And I got nothing. 0. They took half my coins away. Now I only have 80. I'll do 10 coins again. Now I'll do the question mark on the far right. I got another nothing, and they took 40 more coins away. So I only have 40 coins, and I'm done. So I went there with 16. I left with 40, so I guess I'm a net winner. And that's it. Those are the bonus games, and I go back up the elevator.
This is fucking fantastic. Yes, I'm loving his YouTube chat. Like, this DSP. Once again, you're being entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
Okay, it says total goods, and it shows the lucky cat that I found. Total time, 5 minutes, 43 seconds. And it says that was the end of stage 1. It shows that there's 14 stages and then a boss, apparently. And there's mini bosses at levels 4, 8, and 12. Okay. So I guess what I'm going to do, I guess that's Wario. Here we go. Create a suspend point. All right, so I'm creating a suspend point. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, my face. Oh. So how long did I play? Seriously, how long was that? Was that like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? No lie, my eyes are bugging out like crazy right now. Like everything looks incredibly white and bright because I was just staring at red and black and I can't even see, like I'm half blind. Seriously. The truth is, I don't have a headache. I did not get a headache, okay? But my neck is a little strained from leaning forward to play it and everything.
This guy's working out and his neck is killing him from playing a video game for 5 minutes.
Around me looks bizarre right now. Like the coloring, everything, you know? Like, oh my God, my eyes are just, oh, the screen. My screen right now looks so incredibly bright because I was staring at black and red only. Okay, let's do, I mean, obviously this is not the most entertaining thing because I can't show you what I'm seeing. Could you hear the game in there when I was in there? I have it on max volume, so I hope you could at least hear some of it, but I don't know how much you could hear. Everyone hated it. You could hear it? No, not really. You really couldn't. People are saying we could hear most of it, then people are saying you can't. Yeah. My neck is killing me. It's just my neck. Actually, I do not have a headache. My eyes are okay, but they're bugging out, but my neck hurts. Okay. So, Secret Rain did a $2 super chat, says Audible. Hollow Knight or God of War for Dear God. Huh? What? I don't know what that means. And then Mozzie did a $2 super chat, says, are you doing an eye exam? I mean, that's really what it feels like using this thing. Okay? You could hear it, but man, it was incredibly awkward. I mean, yeah, you can't see the game. I know. It's freaking weird, right?
And why are you doing this?
Okay. Stuart just did a £2 super chat, says,
why are we doing this? Ow.
Would you like me to check out one more game, or is that enough? I mean, that's it.
I'm doing this instead of streaming Neo 3 because if I got mad at a boss and yelled, I'd probably end up killing myself. My throat would be so bad.
If that's enough, I understand. Like, that's the extent anyone right now can cover this thing as the real hardware. Like, right now, I could easily go on a website and play these games emulated, but I can't show you the real thing I'm playing. There's no way to capture this thing. Okay?
I wonder, take the webcam, stick it in the Virtual Boy. Just look at OBS so you can see what OBS is showing from the webcam. Hey guys, what about my camera? I gotta have me on the camera. No, shut the fuck up. Either put the webcam in the Virtual Boy or put the Virtual Boy on the webcam and look through OBS.
It was like an audiobook narrated by James Earl Jones. Well, there you go. That's high praise. Thank you.
I follow thing on Twitter, 25 years ago live. The guy tweets out as if it's 25 years ago, which would be 2001. 25 years ago, the 18th was a Sunday. It was the Daytona 500. 25 years ago in 2001, a certain race car driver dies. So yeah, the little post about don't miss the Daytona 500 tomorrow. It's gonna be the biggest race of the year. And the Fox Network promises that will be the biggest race yet. And so everyone's like, "Oh boy, I can't wait to see my favorite driver race hell, praise Dale." Oh my god, 2001 is gonna be a great year for this because like they covered last year. When it was 2025, so they covered 2000. But now we're gonna get to watch 2001.
People are saying just do one more.
Yes, F and Cheffer. No,
Narwhal Gaming says, well, you know, on the one hand, it's a
Earnhardt.
terrible idea to do another game, but on the other hand, it's such a uniquely terrible experience. I'm still intrigued. Yes, how exciting. All right, let's do one more. All right, let's go to the menu. All right, let's go to the menu. We're gonna do one more game in the Virtual Boy today, and then I won't torture you any further. Okay? So, all right, let's get out of here to game selection. All right. So what do we want to do? Tetris, Galactic Pinball, Golf, which is way off to the right and I can barely see. Emax, I think it's called Emax. I'm not sure because it's in Japanese. Red Alarm or Telero Boxer. What game should I play? No, there's no Mario Tennis.
Well, thanks for
I just
hanging
read
out.
the 7 games that are available. There's no Mario Tennis available, which is
Thanks for hanging out, Buffer.
hilarious because the eye adjuster for the 3D effect was Mario Tennis. So obviously they could put it in there if they wanted. They just didn't bother to. Everyone's disagreeing. Some people want golf, some people want pinball. All right. Let's try golf. Mario Golf. It's not Mario Golf, it's golf. To make it clear, it's not Mario Golf, it's golf. Okay. Virtual Boy. Option automatic pause on. On by default. I don't know what automatic pause means, but it's apparently an option in the Virtual Boy library. I don't know what it does. From T&E Soft. It talked to me. Did you hear that? Ooh. So, golf. And I actually have no idea what this title screen's supposed to be. It says golf, and it has push start, and it shows a green with a flag. And the background looks like a Rorschach test. Like, I'm not kidding. The background, the title screen looks like a Rorschach test. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Okay. Okay, stroke play. Ooh, stroke play. Individual records continue. Tournament play, course records. Let's do some stroke play today. Duff. It says 1 Duff or 2 new player. Who the hell is Duff? D-U-F-F. Who the hell is Duff? Why is
Duffman
there a record in my game already? Well, I want to know who Duff is. I'm selecting Duff. Okay, it says average 0, par or better 0. Hole 1, par 4, 360 yards. Okay. Okay, admittedly, this is very weird that it's all red. If it were green, it would make more sense because we're on a green playing golf, but they didn't opt for that. All right, so first stroke, 349 yards. Duff, hole 1, par 4, 360 yards. Direction, tee shot. What the fuck? So direction, oh god. So first I select direction, and there's a little, okay, I'm looking at the green, and way out there's an arrow. I can see the flag is way out in the distance slightly to the left, so I'm going to try to aim, not straight for the flag, but just slightly to the right of it. Okay. And then club. So there's the 1W, 3W, 4W, 2I, 3I, 4I, 5I, 6I, 7I, 8I, 9I. I don't know what any of these clubs are because I don't play golf, so I don't know anything about this shit. They defaulted to 1W. It says 270 yards. I guess that's the one that hits the furthest. We'll go with that one. Stance. It shows two shoes. And I can, are you kidding me? I can adjust my left and right foot. And what they're showing you is going to change the angle of your shot. All right, we'll do this. And then shot, and there's, oh god, there's a 3D meter. I don't know when I'm supposed to hit this thing.
This is fucking god-awful. DSP, you have put out some shit content over the years. This may just be the shittiest.
Oh, fuck, I definitely screwed that up. Oh, I did horrible. So I hit it, it curved way left, and it went into the grass. It went into the trees. Nice. The shot was 225 yards, right into the trees. So now I'm trying to get my ball out of the trees. Direction, straight. Club, I'm just going to use whatever they suggest. They're suggesting the 8-iron, 140 yards. Stance, I'll just do dead straight. And shot. I don't understand the shot meter. That's kind of a problem. And then they're trying to have you hit a certain part of the ball. Wow, I went right into the tree. Shot was 5 yards. Great. Okay, I'm going to try to aim slightly to the right this time to not hit the tree. Direction, straight, club, the 8-iron. Stance, straight, and the shot. Hit it, and hit it there. Okay, I got it out of the trees. onto the green. There it goes. It's rolling. Okay, shot was 73 yards, and I'm getting closer to the flag, but not yet. Okay, direction. I'm just going to go straight for the pole. Club, they want me to use the PW. It's probably a wedge or something. I don't know. Stance. Okay, I'm just going to do regular stance. Power. High power, and then this is the weirdest thing. Okay, what happens is after you select your power, it shows a ball, a golf ball that says Nintendo on it. There's a tiny white dot, and the dot moves all over the ball. I don't know what it does. I don't know if they're indicating that's where you're hitting the ball. If you press the button, he swings, but I don't know if that indicates you're hitting that ball there or not. And I didn't press anything, and it timed out, and he swung and missed the ball. So I just wasted a stroke. Because I didn't hit the ball, apparently.
How are you failing at this?
Yeah, I hit.
How are you failing at this so badly?
It's flying. It curves too far left, and I overshot, and I'm way over the flag. Nice approach. Shot was 67 yards. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck is hurting. Ow. Oh. Ooh, I just got, like, sharp nerve pain in my neck. Ow.
Oh, you better sue Nintendo.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with the first hole. My neck is killing me. Okay, continuing on. So I see the hole. The flag is out of the hole, and it says that we have 58 feet to go. So direction, we'll go straight. Shot. Oh, it didn't let me select anything. I'm just going to go shot. Here we go. And he putted, and it's going to the hole. It's still going, it went in. Oh! It reached the hole and hit it and went whoop out the edge and flew away. So apparently I hit it too hard. All right, so direction, straight, shot, minimal power, and I tapped it in. Tap it. No, it missed. It missed and went past the hole. Are you kidding me? All right, direction. This is my 8th stroke. Stroke play is right. Direction, straight, shot, minimal power. Tap it in. It finally went in. 8 freaking strokes. It says new record. Your long putt improved to
Oh my god, that sounds like me playing golf.
11 feet. I'm going to do one more hole very quickly. I'm going to try to turbo through one more hole. Hole 2, 335 yards, par of 4. Okay, here we go. Direction. I'm trying to get onto the fairway there. Club, they want me to use the one wedge. I'll just hit straight stance. Okay, I'm going to try to do an ultra powerful shot. And here we go. I'm going to try to hit dead center now. Boom. It's still curved left for some reason. I don't know why. And, okay, I think I'm on the green. Shot was 216 yards. I see the flag way in the background. Okay. Club, they want me to use the SW, so something wedge, but I don't know what the S stands for. Straight stance. Power shot. Okay, here we go. Boom. Okay, I curved right this time. No, it's still curved left. No matter what I do, my ball curves left. And now, sadly, I'm not on the green. I'm on the grass on the side, and it stopped dead. It only went 26 yards.
No.
Now we're using a PW club. All right, straight stance.
God, could you imagine if he was on a German U-boat? God, it's really stuff in here. How about you open up the door? Sir, we're currently 200 feet underwater. I said open the door.
Power shot. Here we go. Boom. I'm still hooking left. No matter what, I always hook left. The shot hooked way left, and it's bouncing left, and it's still bouncing left. 69 yards, but I don't understand why the shot always hooks left no matter what. So here's the thing. If I always hook left, I'm going to aim right. Seriously. I'm going to use the PW club again. Stance, straight stance. And here we go. Shot, power shot. And aiming center of the ball. Boom. Okay, it hooked left, but to my advantage. And I'm right there. Oh, I overshot the flag. Oh, no. I overshot the flag. So now I still have to kind of hit it again. Oh, this sucks. I have to do very low power here to try to just get it near the flag. You have to do a very low power shot. There we go. Okay, I got it near the flag. It went past the flag. It's going way past the flag. It's going into the background. I hit it at such low power, and it went so far. The ball went so far. God, now I'm back on. Oh, this sucks, man. This is ass. Now I hit it low, and it rolled back to me. It only moved 3 yards.
What is this?
Oh. I can't get the ball to move away from me. It's stuck on this hill. It only went 1 yard. I can't get the ball to move. It will not move. It's stuck on this hill and doesn't move. Now I clobbered the ball, and it finally is up on the green. It's right next to the flag now. It says nice recovery. Shot was 19 yards. All right, so now we're going for a putt. All right. Here we go. Straight shot. I'll do medium power. I putt, and it overshot the hole. It went over the hole, and it's on the other side of the green now. It completely went away from the hole. So now the flag is back in. That's great. Now we have to go back to the wedge.
Oh, my God.
And now I overshot, and I'm going all the way down. All right. It's enough of this game. I'm done with this. Exiting VR mode. Yes, I want to close. How do I close? It says exiting VR mode. Remove the console from the VR goggles and then select close. So you can't even close the Virtual Boy app unless you remove your Switch 2 from the console. Okay? All right. So that's the Virtual Boy. That's what your experience will be like, playing the Virtual Boy with your Switch 2 console. So I'll take it out here. And what I'm actually seeing, which is kind of fascinating, okay, is that it's actually not red. The screen is white. So what it is you have these red lenses on, and that's what makes it look like red and black. The actual console itself is all white text, okay? So, okay, now they want me to, how do I close? Close. I can't select close. I can't close it. It says I had to touch it on the screen. There was no menu option to do it. I had to touch it on the screen to close it. It still thinks I'm playing it, though, even though I did close it. It says playing, so I'm just going to close the app. Okay, so the lineup, think about this. The launch lineup for Virtual Boy does not include tennis, does not include Mario Clash, okay? It has a game that's all in Japanese. I don't even know what the name of it is. So it's a very limited lineup for a launch of a Virtual Boy console. I think that's an incredibly limited lineup. I would have wanted to play Mario Clash, which is a take on original Mario Brothers. They don't have that. I would have wanted to play Mario Tennis. They don't have that. They have generic golf. They have pinball. They have Telero Boxer, which is the actual first-person robot.
They got golf.
Boxing game. They have, obviously, Wario Land, Emax or IMAX, whatever the hell that is, Tetris, and there was something else, right? So, honestly, I don't really think that's a very good lineup at all. I would have liked, definitely, Mario Clash and Tennis should have been two games that would have included with the launch lineup. I don't get that, why they're not in there. All right? Okay, so that's my initial Virtual Boy experience, okay? So what do I think about this guy right here? Well, first off, I didn't get a headache. And I played it for what, like half an hour, 40 minutes there? I did not get a headache. So maybe with this new version of the Virtual Boy, they've solved that problem? I don't know. But I can tell you this, my neck is hurting. Like actually having to lean forward to get into position to use this thing actually has hurt my neck. And the thing is, you might say, well, you should just position better. I mean, I'm positioned ideally. I rolled up with my office chair as far to the thing as I possibly could without having the thing fall. You don't have to sit on my desk. I don't think I could have positioned it any better than I did. Sadly, it's not really centered right. Like, I feel like it should be more centered properly. It's not. It seems like it's a little bit to the right. So maybe that's something they can fix in the app is have it move a little bit further to the left. But it wasn't centered.
It's going to the closet. Not going to be seen again until July 4th when he does the closet clean-out stream. Obviously.
The gameplay seemed, I would say, fine. Like, it didn't seem delayed or anything like that. The audio sounded good. Like, having this set up to have maximum volume, I could hear all the sound effects and everything fine. So I guess the speakers on the Switch 2 are good enough for this. I don't know if you guys could hear the audio through the microphone, but it sounded good to me, like the sound effects and everything. And I would say it felt a little awkward because, again, the only way that you can play is to actually have the controller around it, behind it. When was the last time you went to play a video game? You had to put your hands behind the TV to play it, right? It's a weird thing. It's a weird setup, bizarre setup, okay? But it worked. It did work, all right? It wasn't faulty. It wasn't, broken. The games were loaded fine. The games played fine. I don't think the golf game's very good. Like, it doesn't even explain what it is. How am I supposed to know what it showed a golf ball that said Nintendo, and there's a dot, and the dot goes like this. Just like this, how I'm doing. It just goes like that, and if you don't press the button ever, you just swing and miss the ball. So what the fuck does that mean? Is this where I'm aiming on the ball? I don't even know what this is. And the game doesn't explain anything. It's like you're assumed to understand golf and how to play a golf game. There's no way to know how to play that shit. Maybe it would come with like a thorough instruction booklet if you had bought the physical game back in the day.
Take a sip.
But, is it work?
Yeah, I love that. His neck, guys. My neck. I thought you were working out. I am working out, but I'm not working out my neck, guys.
Right? Or does it work? It will work in handheld mode displaying two small screens, says Bono Tech mode. No, it doesn't. Let me show you. Okay, ready? Here's what happens if you attempt to play the Virtual Boy. Okay? Let me show you. Oh, let me get the volume back up. Here's what it actually looks like. Ready? That's the Virtual Boy. So actually, it's full color. Take a look. It actually is in full color, which is weird because you can't tell that when you're playing it. You can't tell that at all. You don't know that it's full color. Yeah. So it's the lenses that actually make it red and black, but the game itself is full color. That's interesting. Let's see.
Well, obviously, he wanted to stream it, and after finding out that you can't stream it because it's got to be in handheld mode, he said, well, he's still going to play with it, so it's a tax write-off. Maybe, I'm guessing he's going to make a video of, guys, worst console ever, with a question mark and an AI thumbnail. And it's going to get 2, maybe 3,000 views, but guys, I'm going viral for shitting on Nintendo. I'm the only one shitting on Nintendo, so that's why my video went viral.
Let's boot a game up and see what it looks like. How about, Telero Boxer? Oh, never mind. It is red. So the menu was in color, but the game is actually red and black. There you go. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to click through to show you. I have no idea what any of this is.
What the
I'm just
fuck
mashing.
are you doing?
Okay, I guess this is the game. Look. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing or how to play. Looks like each thumbstick is a hand, but I have no idea how to punch. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea how to punch. All I could do is put the hands up. Yeah, basically I can put my hands up to block a punch, but I have no idea how to swing. Yeah. Forget it. It's crap. Anyway, so that's how it looks without the goggles. When you're wearing the goggles, it takes both of those aspects and focuses it into one to give a 3D perspective. So that's how it works. It's showing the two screens on the screen of the Switch 2, and then the Virtual Boy device focuses them to one point, which gives you the 3D aspect of it, okay? So, I just messed with Virtual Boy for an hour, okay? What are my thoughts? If you always wanted to play Virtual Boy and you had absolutely no access to it, notably because the console is dead, it's basically lost media, you can't really get a functional one for cheap. Like, to get a functional Virtual Boy from the 90s probably cost you a ridiculous amount of money, all right? Good luck. But what I would say is this, at least for posterity purposes, makes it feel like you're playing the real Virtual Boy. You actually get the 3D effect. The 3D effect worked nicely, to be honest. I think it worked very well with Wario. With the golf game, you didn't need it. It didn't even really do anything. But with Wario, it actually looked pretty nice to jump into the foreground and the background and to have enemies coming at you and to dodge, like big spike balls were coming back and forth. That was pretty cool. So that was neat to see what Nintendo had intended. So for posterity, to say, hey, I can play Virtual Boy and I can actually see the 3D effects and everything, I guess that's cool. But I want you to think about this. So the Virtual Boy back in the day, I think I want to say, I don't know how much it cost. Was it $300, something like that? I don't know what it actually cost, right? But you had to buy the console and the games, right? So it probably cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So how do you play Virtual Boy in 2026? Well, first you buy a Switch 2, which is what, $500? Then you get the Nintendo Online Expansion Pass, which is $50 a year. Then you buy the $100 lens stand. Okay? And even then you struggle
with express shipping. Make sure you get that express shipping, dude.
To get it to set up to a comfortable position to play it. I think you're seeing my point at this point.
That sucks,
right?
Dasher
Oh, this
P.
makes it accessible. No, it doesn't. This is a very expensive way.
Well, you can't send it back? Shouldn't it be under warranty, you would think?
To play Virtual Boy. It works. I will say that. It actually works. But are you going to spend all this money to play Virtual Boy? Like, let's say, for example, you've always wanted one, okay? And you can't get one that works. Maybe you bought one that's busted, so it was worth like $50, but you can't just get one that works anymore. Oh, I can finally find it. Let me buy the Switch 2, buy the $100 stand, spend another $50 for the subscription. Oh, by the way, you only get 7 games right now, and it's not even the popular ones like Tennis or Clash. It's everything and Wario, right? It's like, yeah, it's not great, okay? It's basically kind of a really bootleg way to do it, and I get where Nintendo's coming from here. Hey, it's nice that it's available, and if they're claiming they're going to add more games over the course of the year. That's nice. Also, the fact it didn't give me a headache was good. It did give me eye strain. Like, when I stopped looking at it, everything looked incredibly bright and white because you're just looking at black and red, so your eyes are adjusting to this weird color scheme. And then when you look away from it, it's like, my eyes are bugging out, right? But it worked, and the 3D effect was good, and I didn't get a headache, and I could hear it. It was functional. Actually better than I thought. To be honest, I thought the whole thing would be a train wreck, all right? But would I recommend you getting this? Well, I gotta be honest. No! I don't recommend that you spend $100 for a plastic stand with 2 red lenses inside. I don't recommend you spend $50 a year to play 7 games right now. It's definitely not worth it. Like, this is a gimmick, right? This is something that you want to say that you've done it, or you want to have your friends over your house and be like, hey, play Virtual Boy. And then you do it once. It's like, okay, are you really realistically going to play through any of these games in their entirety? No, you're not. This is just a silly thing. Here's the thing. If anything, right? I would argue that this is a nice collectible. If you're a collector and you want to say you have every Nintendo console and there's just no way to get a Virtual Boy because they're so rare, they all broke, they were thrown out. You know what I'm saying? To say I have a Virtual Boy is nice. You could easily put this into a backdrop as part of a set. You know, like I could put it back here as part of my set eventually. And I think that would be a nice addition, right? If you're a collector, you have a set, maybe you have all the
if it doesn't go right into the fucking closet.
Nintendo consoles, you could put it on there with your collection proudly and say, look, I have a Virtual Boy now. But
well, that's good, Dasher P.
In reality, is anyone really going to play this stuff and you know, enjoy these games? Probably not. Like I said, the golf game, that's a waste of time. It's not even fun. It's stupid. You know, I would say Wario Land looks fun, but are you going to sit there and get a neck cramp trying to play this thing and then your eyes are bugging out when you're done? Of course not. This is like early attempt to have one of these crazy accessories that people can talk about, but it really isn't realistically, it's not very
professional yappa.
Functional. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need it. Kind of like VR. And VR today is a gimmick. You know, there are no killer apps for VR. There's no must-play game.
Fuck you. VR chat is amazing. Arizona Sunshine 1 and 2 are fucking amazing. Get no killer app for VR. Fuck you. I have spent way too much time in VR. Whether it be VR chat, whether it be Audio Shield, Space Pirate Trainer, and of course, Arizona Sunshine 1 and 2. And while I did get the Half-Life Alyx. I've not actually gotten it loaded up yet. That's going to be a game you're going to want to play from beginning to end, and that's just going to take a while. Batman Arkham VR, awesome. Apex Cybernetic VR, awesome. The Apollo 11 VR, really fucking cool. Alcatraz VR Escape Room, also neat. The mini golf, a little fun. That Train VR, oh my god, that's... Like, I know the train's not actually coming. The train isn't actually coming. Still scares the shit out of you. Don't knock twice. Screamed, punched myself in the face. Took a minute to recover. Call the Starseed. Literally blew my mind. Oh, you need a fuse to get that to work. Here. Throws it, reach out, grab it. Not press X. Didn't click the mouse. I reached out and I grabbed it from the air. Mind fucking blown. Portal Stories. Another great game. The Lab. Ton of fun in that. Evolution VR put a lot of time into. Fruit Ninja VR I've done a lot of time into. Fort Z, another great one. I'm looking at the list right now. Kismet is neat, but I want to say it's for everyone. Paranormal Activity, The Lost Soul, good fucking game. Raw Data, great game. Reduced Playing Experience, great way to introduce people into VR. The Blue Experience, I'm sorry, but getting my grandmother to do VR in the Blue Experience was fucking amazing. Shut the fuck, DSP. But it's so hard that I fuck chat and look for money when I'm playing VR. Well, then don't worry about fucking money and worry about having fun.
Games in VR, besides maybe like people say Half-Life Alyx or whatever, but it's kind of the same thing. You could easily just play Wario Land on Game Boy or another Nintendo version of it that's probably better than that Virtual Boy Wario Land. So unless you want to spend a ton of extra money to play this lost media game, oh, by the way, you can play it right now online emulated. Yeah, and we might even do that later today. You can actually hook up or through a browser, it actually is. There's a browser version of these Virtual Boy games that you can play with no 3D effects, but they still work. They're still functional. You can still play them. So then why do you need this? You don't. It's essentially an overblown collector's item. You know what I'm saying? It's an overblown collector's item. If you have money to blow and you want it as part of your collection, you can say, I have Virtual Boy. But outside of that, it doesn't really add anything. The fact there's only 7 games is really lame. They should have had the whole library, to be frank. I don't know why they only made 7 games at launch and they're going to add more later. That doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to charge this much money, $100, you should have a good library, right? I don't understand why they're going to release more later. Release them all now. Or don't sell this now. Sell this later in the year, right? Why 7 now and later? That doesn't make sense to me. So I would say it's an interesting experiment. It's a nice step for posterity. They've brought it back. If you've always wanted a Virtual Boy, this is a more feasible way to do it, and it does work. But a lot of those problems still exist. My neck hurts. My eyes bugged out. It wasn't super comfortable wearing this visor. It wasn't easy to adjust to. It doesn't look like the screen even fits properly. You can't even see all the way left and right in this thing. It's not great, okay? And let's be honest, most people who are going to spend $100 for this are going to think there's more to it. Oh, this has a video out, so I can capture it. Or, no. It's just...
The majority of people getting this aren't streamers. The majority of people buying this are not going to be streamers. So they don't fucking care that it doesn't work in dock.
A piece of plastic. This is your Virtual Boy. This is just the goggles you wear to get the 3D effect, and they're charging you $100 for it because it looks like the Virtual Boy. That's a ripoff. Okay? That's an honest to God, 100% ripoff.
As of 2024/2025, there are approximately 3.32 to 3.5 billion video game players worldwide, representing roughly 40% of the global population. A lot of that is driven by mobile, with Asia accounting for nearly 1.5 billion. Industry is growing with projections such as active players may reach 3.5 billion at the end of 2025 and reaching to 4 billion by 2028. There are literally billions of gamers. Billions. Guys, they didn't set this up for like the 50,000 streamers in the world. The 50,000 streamers that would buy this to stream it, they didn't set it up for that, guys. They only set it for the 3.5 billion people in the world. I'm pretty sure they're going to be very happy with 3.5 billion people enjoying this as opposed to 50,000.
Nintendo knew what they were doing. For the record, they did not clearly disclose a lot of things. They never disclosed that you cannot capture the Virtual Boy. Never. No, nowhere in any of their press material.
They did. Shut the fuck up. They said it was stock only. They straight up say it's stock only, jackass. I mean, it's handheld only, not dock. Now, it could be like those things that they can use with your phone to do VR with your phone, where like the actual case is like no $40, and then you use your phone, which is $1,000. In this case, a $500 Switch 2, $100 case, so it's a $600 VR headset, about average. But it's not true VR. I am surprised. Nintendo's like, all right, yeah, with the Virtual Boy, you can now get all these virtual reality games. You want to do VR chat and on your Virtual Boy? You can. I am very surprised that they didn't set it up for the VR chat and Space Pirate Trainer, Audio Shield, whatever. Like, I'm surprised they didn't get it set up for that.
Reels, nowhere in any of their online information about this.
I love Kick Chat is all Virtual Boy, more Virtual Boy.
Or even their digital announcement of it. Did they state, you cannot capture or stream Virtual Boy because we're going to disable the video out when you play Virtual Boy? Nowhere did it ever say that. So that was obviously something they didn't want you to know. So how many people bought the Nintendo Online subscription, expansion pass, bought this thing, and now, oh, I can't even make any footage of it? Well, that sucks. Yeah, it does suck. It's dishonesty by Nintendo, or I guess what you could say is it's crime by omission. Like, sure, they didn't tell you could do something that you can't, but at the same time, they sure as hell should have told you couldn't do something, a common thing with this, that you would want to do with any other console, right? If I can capture...
They said it was exclusively handheld mode only.
...and stream from my Switch, and my Switch 2, why can't I capture and stream from the Virtual Boy? Because they just decided as much? Like, what the hell?
So yeah, back in the day, I wasn't that worried about a Virtual Boy because, yeah, not worth it. When VR came out in, 2016? With the Vive headset from Steam and all that, ACC and all that, oh, fuck yeah, I jumped. Very first day, pre-orders was February 29th. It was a leap year. That's what I remember. Immediately ordered it. February 29th, ordered it. Loved it ever since.
So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed my coverage of Virtual Boy 2026. That thoroughly explains and explores the product. My review, I would say, it's not horrible because it does function. Yes, the 3D functions well, but still uncomfortable. All right, for your neck, for your eyes. A small library of games for launch should have more than 7. When there's 14 that were released in the US and over 20 worldwide, is a really lame library to only have 7 games. And 2 of the biggest ones, Tennis and Clash, not even being there. Really stupid. Way too expensive. Way overpriced for just a pair of goggles. All right, and then you need the subscription as well. There's a lot of red flags here that this thing sucks. Okay, so buyer beware. If you're interested in a cool collectible and to be able to play these games in 3D, have at it. Otherwise, probably not worth it. You can play these games for free right now in a...
I mean, I bought a Nintendo Advantage fight stick for no other reason than it was fucking cool.
Browser on emulation sites, and you don't have to spend any money for that, okay? So, not terrible, not a 0 out of 10, but certainly it's not a 10 out of 10. I give it like a 5, but pricing is ridiculous on this thing. If they were selling this for $20, $30, I'd be like, that's not bad at all. But they're making monstrous profits on this thing. There's no reason in hell that this should be $100. You're not getting that kind of value out of it, okay? Hope you enjoyed my coverage of the Virtual Boy. I will also be covering the entire Nintendo Switch Online. We're going to check that out right now. So if you always wonder, gee, I wonder, what's the expansion pass? What's in there? I'm about to show you. We're going to go through that.
No, shut the fuck up. I'm not watching that part. I was only here for the Virtual Boy. He started to stream at 11:14. It's now 13:38. Over 2 hours for us to get to this.
In a separate video. But thank you for watching the Virtual Boy walkthrough and review. I hope that you enjoyed it.
All right, he stopped recording. Let's see if he begs.
Okay. Well, folks, that's that. We covered Virtual Boy. All right, now what I will do is...
Just a little bit of the caps lock.
Switch back and dock it again. And I will move this down over there. And give me a second to do all that, okay? Give me 1 second.
No, shut the fuck up. Let's skip ahead to see where he's actually at in the stream. See if he's at his goal or not.
Doop-a-doop. I have no items, or no coins. How can I get that? Come on. What the heck? What is this?
Come on, there's
wow, what a
Keith's
challenge.
hacks.
Oh, God.
Looks like Cat when he's up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking too loud to Wings.
Don't you think this would scare a kid? That face? That face is hideous. That'll make you, like, freak out. If you're a kid, you saw that? You're like, what the heck kind of thing is that? It's scary.
Oh, so far it is 6:13 Eastern. He's still not at the goal.
We're at a pyramid, apparently. Interesting. Oh. Emerald Passage, Ruby Passage, Sound Room, Topaz Passage, Sapphire Passage. The Crescent Moon Village.
God, that slow face. With the stroke and
Crap,
all
how
that.
do I get up here? Is there a wall jump or something? Oh, what the hell? I could turn into a bat? I didn't know that. Oh, you hit a candle, you turn back? Alright, this is weird.
The fuck are you doing? They're gonna go to the secret passage. What the fuck are you doing?
This game is weird. I had no idea you could even transform. Turn Wario into a vampire bat. I wonder if he can hurt you. You got a heart, so that's good. There we go. There's another piece. I see. These are the secret pieces you're looking for. That's like one of the objectives, to get all 4 of those. We got a lot of health back.
This is so bad. Oh, right into the spiky boy. Right into the spiky boy.
I got stuck. Red blocks? If I jump up, I'm stuck up there.
I have no idea whether that would happen. That's weird.
Aha! Oh, I only got 1. This is pretty fun. Ugh. See, it's tricky to time.
Now.
Nice! Look at that. So what's the point of this room? There's a picture, but I don't know what the point is. I can't really do anything here. I don't know. I don't know what the point of the room was.
It had goodies in it, so you get the goodies.
You jerk. 3 out of 4. Oh, that's a pipe?
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Look at this guy. What the heck even is he? No? How do I do this? I don't know. How the hell would I do this?
I have no idea what the fuck he's supposed to be doing here either.
That didn't work. Now he put on a snorkel. Well, I guess we're not doing this. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I don't get it. I think maybe I was.
That is pretty neat that the guy put a snorkel on
but
after.
I screwed it up. I don't get it. There must be a way that he breaks the block, but I don't know how. All right, forget it. Sucks. That's probably the final puzzle piece. So I'm not gonna get it now.
I mean, gin and cola, right?
Oh, you could swim.
Do 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 do.
Looks like you have unlimited breath. Oh, here's the final puzzle piece. So I got all 4 hidden puzzle pieces. That's cool.
Sounds so excited about it. A snorkel? Yes.
The game is fun. It's pretty good, admittedly. There's a lot to do, a lot of mechanics that are interesting. Oh, great. Brio! Got the key. Now what do I do? Where am I going? I don't know what to do. I'm confused. How do I kill these things? I can't.
You don't. You died. Poor Wario. It's a me, Wario. He is so not happy about that. Doing alright, Nick. Still not 100%, but...
I guess it was a way to kill them, but I didn't understand it. All right. That's pretty good. I would play that one in the future. No checkpoints. Completely lost by progress on the stage entirely.
Womp,
Big
womp.
Mac has done a $5 tip. He says, I'm stoked you're going through all these catalogs. Can't wait to see some full playthroughs and marathons. Yeah. It's good stuff, and I have this now for the year. I paid for the year. So we can play this at any time this year. If you guys want to see some classics, I'm down for it. Especially because a lot of these I haven't played. But now, I want to check out a game from my childhood. And I want to test it with an accessory that only made this possible to play very recently. Okay?
Now what's he doing? I mean,
here we go.
The Virtual Boy port was amazing.
Ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
That Virtual Boy was just
dun,
amazing.
dun, 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 dun. Mario Paint, baby. Here we go. So. Oh, that is terrible. It is so... We need to definitely increase the sensitivity. How do we do that? Because that is awful sensitivity. Look how weak that is. I can't...
Eating crayons.
How do I make that more sensitive? Oh, of course I had to do that. I think it's in here, but I want to make sure it doesn't show something like my IP address, just in case. Let me hide it.
And how's chat supposed to help you?
Controls accessibility.
How's chat supposed to help you if you don't show them the screen?
Mouse controls enable. Mouse sensitivity. I need high. That was like low sensitivity. Okay, I guess that's it. Oh, this is atrocious, guys. This is the mouse. It moves.
Never shut about VR. VR is amazing. If you ever get the chance to do VR, do it. It's so much fucking fun. At Kalahari and Sandusky, they actually had a VR, like, you'd spend like $5 to play some VR games. Guess what they had? That's right. They had Space Pirate Trainer. Guess who's got that? Who's probably 50 plus hours into that game? This guy. In fact, let's see. QRS. Come on, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I have way too many fucking hours in this game. So, like, alright, well, to play this game, you use this button to pull the trigger, you use your thumb, like, oh, I think I got it. I'm just kicking ass. It's like, holy shit. It's like, yeah, I know. I might be a little good at it.
So slowly.
But I still didn't make it to the top on the scoreboard. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's impossible to play this game. I'm not kidding. This is the mouse. It's slow as dirt. I can't make it move any faster than that. I love this game, for the record. I loved it when I played it on SNES, but this is, like, unplayable. Oh. I blew up the screen. That's right, it changes the music. Oh, yeah. This makes the staff roll.
Why?
Oh, yeah. No, we just did the sensitivity option.
Like, are we talking like just a regular cardboard box? 10,000 times?
The most
Probably
sensitive,
not.
and it's awful.
You get too tired
to
and give up.
It needs to be way more sensitive. It's so slow to move. It's the Yoshi. It's the Yoshi. Here comes the Yoshi. Bop. Can you touch him? Yes. Oh, I clicked Mario and the game started. Ready?
What the fuck?
Dun dun! What a weird beginning. Secret Rain, thanks for $2. He says, does this have Okami Painting Fox? No. There was no Okami. We've checked everything and there was no Okami in there, sadly. I wish there was way more games.
No problem being behind.
Here's
That's
a
not a big
classic
deal.
Mario Paint theme, folks. It's so good. I'm going to up the volume of this game.
Why? Who's at $103?
So here you can draw. I'm trying to remember how to play. There's your 3 marker. Yeah, your 3 different markers. Mario characters you can select, I believe. Spray paint. This is auto shapes that you can put on there. Yep. I forget how to go back. Yeah, I totally forget how to go backward. Like, how do I get out of this menu? I can't remember. Hit the bomb. That just goes back. Okay. Paint. This is like a paintbrush. I don't know what this is. Point. Oh. It's a selection tool. See that?
A selection tool.
How do I get out of that?
That's about dude
Oh,
Lux
God.
paint.
I remember how to play this. Eraser. There's your dog. He barks. I forget what he does. Coffee. Time for a coffee break. Ready? Let's go. Swat the flies now. You want to get the flies now? You got to swat them flies now. Swat the flies. You got to swat the flies. It's time for a break. Let's swat some flies. Let's swat those flies.
He is so bad at this.
Come on. You got to swat, swat, swat. You got to swat. Swat, swat flies. Kill them. Or are they flies? Are they gnats? Or are they mosquitoes? I don't know, but you swat them. We have 80 more to swat. Look at this guy. Bop-a-da-boo. Ding dong. Oh, I died.
I just didn't understand why he died.
Come on. Swat those flies.
Why are we doing this?
Swat the bombs. Swat the bombs. Here we go. Scuba-da-bow-bow, scuba-da-bow. You gotta swat those flies. Here we go. Swat the flies. Here we go. Yup-pa-pa, yata-ta.
Why?
Oh, I love this sound effect.
I might have to tap out because this is fucking cringe.
You got to swat the flies down. Ding dong. Another hand has come over to swat flies. Thankfully. Can you tell that I owned this game?
But this game is made for children.
Now it's boss time. Ready? Big boss. Crap. Oh, he got me. almost dead. Got him. Yeah. That's how it's done.
Oh my god, we're gonna keep doing this. Thank you for not doing this over and over again.
Fun though, right? Mini game.
Yeah, it's like riveting content by
Very
his
nice.
epic face.
Okay.
This is so fucking
Very,
bad.
very nice, right? Okay. So let's see. What else? This is a music
Draw
maker.
a
This is the
thumbnail
music
for the
maker.
stream.
Yeah, see, you can select music and you can make your own. Oh, this is, it selects the background music when you're playing. Oh, I love this one. Do 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 do. What's this one? Muted, no music. Yeah, I love this song. Okay.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
What is this?
This is so fucking bad.
Mouse speed. Ooh. Oh, that's so much better. Yes. All right, I can play it now. The mouse actually moves at a reasonable rate. Yes, now you can play Mario Paint. Sweet. Here's how you make your own music right here, right? Yep. And it has pre-made songs that you can play. Yeah, here we go. Let's do a pre-made song. Here, listen to this one. Ready? Here we go now. Take your hands from side to side. Now it's actually Super Mario World coming up. Dun dun do 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 dun do do do. How cool is that? So you can make these songs by adding all these sound effects and putting them at the right, you know, pitch and everything. But I messed with this a little bit, but I never really did anything too great with it. You know. Here we go.
What
Twinkle,
the
twinkle,
fuck
little
are we
star.
doing? This is not Twinkle
Is it
Twinkle Little
accurate
Star.
to sheet music? I have no idea. I'm not a musical guy in regards to sheet music and stuff, so I don't know. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
What the fuck?
Okay, and then we have this one. This is an original song, I think. Meow. Oink. Bip, bip, bip.
What the fuck are we doing, DSP?
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I love this. But we're not done, because you can do this. Oh, hoo, ha, hoi, ha, ha, hoi, 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 hoi. All right. Well, I think you get it. What's this one? I don't remember this one. Is this another song? No, it's not. Okay. So you can make your own music with all of these sound effects and musical bars. It's pretty cool. Of course, you need a lot of time to do it, to set up your own song, but it's pretty neat, right? What is this one? Animations? Animation Land. I forgot all about this. You can make your own animations. Yeah. I'm trying to remember how you do it. How do you set up your own animation? You could do music too. You could make your own song. So I think what it is, you can make your drawings. You combine the drawings into an animation, you add music, and you're basically making a whole movie in here. Which is pretty neat. Yeah, see path, you can make things move on the screen. Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
I'm not gonna be honest, it's really hard to use this Joy-Con as a mouse. It's like legit hard to do, and my hand's already hurting trying to do it. It's just
His hand is hurting. His hand is hurting from using a Joy-Con as a mouse for like 10 minutes.
not very good. Seriously. It's they sold the Switch too. Oh, the Joy-Con will be a mouse. Dude, this barely works. It's very uncomfortable to hold. When you hold a real mouse, it's so comfy on the hand. This thing is so uncomfortable to use as a mouse. It's ridiculous, and they sold it as a mouse. What else do we got here? I'm trying to remember what all this stuff is. Stamps. Oh, that's right. So with this, you fill color. So for example, let me think about this. I like this music.
The fuck is he doing? You don't even have to share with the rest of the class because we're all going to need it for this.
It's grid-based. So essentially, you're making your own pixel art, right? So what is this? I don't know. I was just making something. I don't even know what it is. So you save it. And now this can be used in other art that you do. You can import it as a thing that you can add as one of the things to another piece of art. Or the animations and stuff like that. Don't ask me what that was supposed to be. I don't know, like a lollipop or something. I don't know. Looked terrible, right? But I like that it's like you're making your own pixel art. It's kind of neat. I just accidentally closed the browser tab I didn't want to close. Oops. I love this music. Relaxing music. I received a $1 tip. If you're not funny, this is ridiculous. We were talking about the Buddhist symbol. I apologize to all those who were offended. What?
The fuck is
Someone
going
got
on?
banned. You got banned again. You're not funny for talking about a Buddhist symbol? For real? What is going on? How did you get banned again? How did you get banned again? For real? Who banned you?
Someone's about to be in trouble.
When the hell did that happen? I don't even see you in chat previously today. Are you sure you were even banned today? Well, once again, I'm going to need your ad address on YouTube to unban you. I don't see you even in chat today, so I don't know how this happened. Yeah, I totally don't see you there. I don't know. No, I used to have his YouTube page on a tab, but I don't have it anymore. Yeah.
You used to keep track of his whales.
Anyway.
You used to keep track of his whales. Oh my god.
I would like to unban you. You just got to tell me your information again. What is this? Letters? Oh, look. So here you can make text. That's right. You can actually make like a... See? You can make like words. So you can be like... I forget how you select colors.
Oh. Yeah, that Buddhist symbol. I didn't see why you got banned for that.
Where's the rest of the alphabet? Oh. Do 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 do. There we go. Is that level? I can't even tell if that's level or not. It might not be. Capital again? Wait, I thought I was in capital letters. How do I get back to capitals? There it is.
I am loving that he's all, guys, people need to stop consuming Nintendo so much. And yeah, he bought the Virtual Boy. Then buys the Nintendo Online Plus.
Go back to colors. A lot to it. It's just you have to learn all the menu systems. Like, that's the hardest part. Since this was on SNES. It's not like it's a computer that had like proper menus, so you had to find where all their, it's like their own GUI, right? They created their own like interface, and you have to learn where everything is. But once you understand the interface, it's kind of cool. Oh. Okay, how do I save? I forgot to save this. Not the E, the dog. I forgot how to save something. I totally forgot how to do this. Like I want to save this logo. I don't remember how. What's this? Nope. Oh, this, look at this. What this does is changes the character around. So you can reverse it, make it upside down. That's cool. No, it's undo. The dog is undo. Ah, shucks. Okay. Okay, with the bomb. Oh, so I just kept it on the screen. I'm trying to remember how to save your work. I know you can save your work. I just don't remember how at all. Is it this? Oh, that's cool. It makes a frame so you can just see the art. That's nice. All right, so here it is again. I gotta unban You're Not Funny again. Oh, how he gets banned so much? Ridiculous. Have anyone ever been banned that much? I guess the question is, has anyone ever been banned that much who wasn't trying to?
It's your chat, DSP. People get banned so fucking easily.
I don't know if I can unban you. All it says is share channel and report user. I don't see the method to unban you anymore. Did they remove the ability to unban someone? Oh, there it is. I found it. Never mind. Okay, you're unbanned. It just looked a little different, but okay. So thanks for the book, and then I got a 250 or 249 euro super chat. Can you try Minish Cap? I probably will. I probably will try it eventually, just that we don't have much time left today. We only have about 20 minutes left on this stream.
Only 20 minutes, guys. Hint, hint.
Because that's a Zelda I've never played. Minish Cap is a masterpiece. Is it really? Cool. I want to play it then. Minish Cap is one of your favorite Zeldas, says Layla the Witch. I've never played it. Should I play the intro? Here, let's
let's waste more time
for later, because I have no idea how to save your work. I forgot, but let's do a quick save because you can do it this way. Here, there we go. I love the music in Mario Paint. It's such a relaxing game. We can do a chill Mario Paint night.
Holy shit!
Where all I do is for 2 hours, you task me with trying to make something, and I try to make it, like try to make an animation or a song or a certain picture, and I could try to draw it. Although it's gonna be insane with this mouse, how bad this mouse is. But that'd be fun. Okay. So that was in here, right? All right, I have like 20 minutes left. Let's try to do the intro to Minish Cap and see what it's like. I have no idea what it plays like. Here. Minish Cap. Capcom? Capcom made this? I had no idea Capcom was involved in this. I agree, Mario Paint would be a great chill stream.
Can you imagine an entire stream of that? Holy fuck, it'd be worthless.
La 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 la. No, that's cool. That's cool art style. A long, long time ago, in a kingdom far away, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, the tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. Is it supposed to be the Master Sword, or is it a different sword? I don't know. I don't know what the timelines, because it's all different Zelda timelines, right? This is cool because this is like Link to the Past, and that's one of my favorite Zeldas. Well, it is my favorite Zelda.
What
Guys,
are we doing?
this
Holy
is the
shit.
finale
That was like 3 lip smacks in a row. For what reason?
of my stream for throwback Nintendo stuff for today. It would be great if you enjoyed the stream, if you can engage with it or support it in these last minutes. Let me know that you like it and you want more of this kind of content, or you want to see some of these playthroughs, okay? Cool. Good morning, Master Smith. Goodness me, Princess Zelda. Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? The Minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's DSP? The whole town is bustling for the annual Picori Festival. I thought that he and I might go together.
Oh my god,
Mind
no.
terribly?
Shut the fuck up, DSP.
Oh, is that what you're here for? Well, DSP was up
I just want to see if he hits his goal or not. That's really the only reason why I'm still sticking around.
late helping me last night, and he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. DSP, time to get up. Look at him. Lazy Bones. Is a lazy bones. Lazy Link. So,
Ooh,
none of the buttons
$10.
do anything.
He's getting closer
you
to
can
the
roll.
goal.
Hoya. Layla the Witch, thank you so much for a $10 super chat. And she said, Zelda rules. I agree. Especially classic top-down Zelda. That's my favorite Zelda. I know that people like other Zeldas. I've always liked the top-down way more. Okay. Oh. Hoi! I wanted to roll. I wanted to roll in here. Hey! Hey, DSP, Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you'd join her at the festival. Yeah, DSP, come on. Let's go check out the festival together. Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. And while you're there, you can do me a favor. I just finished making this sword for the minister at Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him. Once again, this is the kind of game, if I'm going to play it, I don't want to use the thumbstick, and I don't want to use these 4 buttons. So I've got to get a retro-style controller to play older Nintendo.
He has to, guys. He has to spend more money. You understand? He has to spend more money. So you better give him more money.
Games on Switch. I have to. Like, I'm going to need suggestions. If anyone has one that they love, I would love to hear, because there's tons out there. I looked into it. There's like a ridiculous amount. So I would love to hear what you guys used to play throwback Nintendo stuff, because I can't be using these Joy-Con. They stink. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it. And while the two of you may be childhood friends, remember, Zelda is the Princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her. Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Come on, DSP, let's go check out the festival. It's annoying that that stupid, at the bottom of the screen, suspend menu is there. Can you get rid of that? Can you not get rid of that suspend menu? By the way, I just got 20 rupees. I stole them. I can't lift and throw yet? Lift. Oh, there we go. Hey, I'll catch. Oh, nice. No, both the SNES and the Nintendo controllers that they sell through the Nintendo Online Store have been sold out for a while. So I need to get something that's more third-party.
Guys, gotta spend even more fucking money.
Because I can't get the official ones. DSP over here. I can't. Look at this. Pull the crops right out of the ground, right in front of, oh, I got a heart. This poor Smith that you live with, you're just completely wrecking the house. Right? 8-Bit Doe has an SNES one. Hurry, let's go. Over here, come on, hurry up. Well, here we are, the town of Hyrule. Look at this. Here we are, DSP. Doesn't it look fun? Come on, let's look around. Do 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 do. What does this say? Hyrule Town. Welcome to the Picori Festival. They say that every 100 years, the Picori come to Hyrule, and this is the 100th year to the day since the last time the Picori were here. What's weird is, the Game Boy Advance could do the same graphics as SNES, but for some reason the games never looked as smooth to me. Like this, it looks more cartoony than like Link to the Past. I don't know why. I know that it could do Link to the Past graphics, but it just looks a little, I don't know, it looks a little different. There's a storyteller here we should stop and listen to. Oh, I wonder what's over there. Long, long ago, and then even longer before that, evil creatures appeared in the world of humans. They were powerful, frightening beasts.
My God, no! Trouble. Shut the fuck up, and I can't even skip ahead that much, can I?
Powerful magic.
Oh, please, just let me skip ahead.
Let me guess, the jewel? Oh, but this Heartstone is very cute, too. Choose whichever one you like.
No medicine.
The shield
Oof.
is so adorable, I think I'll take it.
Oh my
what?
God, why?
Why would you want that ugly thing?
Just get to the part where you beg for money.
What about the Heartstone? It's cute. Or the giant gem, it's pretty. Honestly, they're both much nicer than that nasty little shield. Nope, I want the shield. Can I have it? What a strange princess you are. Well, okay, here's your teeny tiny shield. Here, I want to give you a present. Doesn't
Yes, the blank screen was way better, Sonny.
this shield suit you perfectly? See, DSP? Princess Zelda gave you the small shield. Dun 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 dun! Hold the button to protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing, though. It's so tiny. Ah! So are you. Yep, just as I thought. You look great. Now, if anything happens, you can protect me with that shield. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to take Master Smith's sword to the castle. Let's go, DSP. So there it is, look. Come on, DSP, let's hurry to the castle. Have fun storming the castle. Uh-oh, an Octorok. Oh, no! Ouch! That must be the business scrub I heard us soldiers talking about. They were saying a Deku scrub had been hassling all the passerby. DSP, do something about it. Otherwise, we can't get to the castle. If only we had some way to defend ourselves against those nuts of his. Please, forgive me, sir. I heard that there was a festival, and I came to town hoping to talk my wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, and no one would buy anything. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave. I actually feel a little sorry for that business scrub, but that not hurt. Oh well, we won't be hassling anyone now. We better hurry to the castle. All right, all right. The business scrub. This is better than Virtual Boy. All right.
I don't know. I think Virtual Boy was better because you couldn't just hear this god-awful music over and over and over again.
Oh, DSP, you brought the sword, did you? That is ministered to the Kingdom of Hyrule. I pose, though, except the blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, DSP, but I'd better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony. I had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me. Since you're here, DSP, why don't you join us for the award ceremony? You know about that sword, DSP? It's called the Picori Blade, and it locks much evil away in that chest. The Picori Blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. The legend has it that long ago, the Picori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade, excuse me. Ooh, it's got throwback music to Link to the Past. I like that. Let the award ceremony commence. Vati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade.
It's Space Cat. back in the day, I made fun of a guy that was into like alien conspiracies and all that when he wasn't accidentally flashing his junk on camera. Named George Senda. He'd been fired from every single job he's ever held. And he would feed the neighborhood cats. By neighborhood cats, I mean just countless stray cats. He'd feed them all. I'd be like, guys, you don't want my kitties to starve, do you? If I don't get like at least $50 on this stream, my cats are gonna starve. You don't want my cats to starve, do you? Then, the next stream, be at a bar. I was like, what the fuck is he doing at a bar? Guys, I didn't pay my internet. I really wanted to show you my new Amazon Echo screen device that I just got, but I can't show it to you yet because I don't have any internet. You were just begging for $50 or your cats are gonna starve. Then you come on your phone at a bar using their Wi-Fi because you didn't pay for your internet after you bought an Amazon Echo show. He struck my channel a bunch of times because he got pissed off at me for covering him, but I still kept the space cat around.
Uh-oh. To think things would go this well. The Picori blade
I have no idea
and
what
the
actually
bound
happened
chest
to George
spoken of in
Senda.
Hylian lore, or is it Hylian?
Let me look real
Hyrule from
quick
Hylian.
on the YouTubes.
This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. Ah!
He's at almost 20,000 subs, damn. Last video
Do
posted
not
3 hours
interfere
ago.
with me. As Victor, I've earned the right to approach the Picori blade. I've been waiting for this moment.
2 days ago, clipping Kathy's werewolf nails. Tonight's haul, 2/12/26, so he's still getting more shit. For 20,000 subs, a video posted 2 weeks ago. How many views? Here's a hint. It's under 40 views. Yes, a video posted 2 weeks ago on a 20,000 sub channel. 39 views. 39 fucking views. 3 weeks ago, 23 views. How do you have 20,000 subs? You can't break 100 views. What the fuck? 2 months ago, 36 views. Oh my god. 3 months ago, 34 views. Holy shit. You have 20,000 subs. And a video posted 4 months ago has 37 views. Thank you so much for bringing up George Senda, because I'm glad I got to see that.
Ah! The small screen will reproduce a classic feel. What do those do?
Well, how about you click on it and see what it does, jackass?
Have everything unchecked? Well, I guess this one you have to have checked. Okay. Well, I mean, what that did is it did get rid of the crap on the bottom, right? So at least that's gone. That's an improvement. Is there a way to get rid of the sides or like my stupid boo metal from Mario Kart? Like, what is that there for? There's no way to get rid of that crap? Oh! Why doesn't it just say add insanely horrid scan lines that blind you? That's what it actually should say. Not classic feel. That's
If
terrible.
only had a success of Morrissey.
Yikes. So this shrinks the screen a bit, which basically is going to make the visuals look a little smoother. But at the same time, it's tiny on the screen. So you probably don't want that, right? Yeah. Okay. So the best you're going to get is get rid of show controls in game. All right. Well, here's the thing. I had fun today. I hope that you enjoyed me messing around with the catalog of games here with Nintendo Switch Online. Now, what I would say is definitely we could play some of these during
the marathon,
my
yay.
marathon of retro stuff on March 6th. Now, the question is what? Now we know what's there, okay? What would you like to see me play? Would you like to see me do a good variety of retro NES games? Would you like me to try some Game Boy Advance games that I've never played before? Now that we know what's in the library, we can take a look and try to figure out exactly what I want to do. So I'm glad that we did this today. Like, this definitely served a good purpose. And
made him $119.
Of course, I got to try the Virtual Boy. Oh, boy. So, thank you guys who chilled with me here on the stream. If you watch this series of videos on demand on DSP Gaming, thank you as well. I appreciate everyone who did come out and chill and support my efforts to do something a little different today, because obviously this was very different than the content I would usually do. People have been asking me to do throwback retro stuff for a while, and so hopefully you enjoyed the throwback retro stuff that I did. You know, good stuff. Now, the question is, what's next? What do you guys want to see me actually do? Like, I would consider doing quite a few things. A classic platformer that I never played before, a Metroid game, a Zelda game. Any of that stuff's good stuff.
Guys, what will you give him money for?
There are games that I played before. Like, I probably wouldn't do Mario 64 because I already did that, right? But any of these games I've never played, of which there's a few, you know, I would play. So let's get some feedback and let me know. And thank you to those who supported this stream. I know this was a random stream.
You can afford a house because he gets $130,000 plus a year.
And a lot of people didn't know what to expect. And I'm happy that people did come out and chilled and supported it. Thank you so much. Okay? Cool. That was a fun experiment. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that was fun. And again, I would definitely like feedback. Actually, you know what? I should just turn this off completely. Is there a way to completely turn the system off? I guess I'll just put it into sleep. I don't actually know how that works. Yeah.
Owned the Switch, and now the Switch 2 for years. How do I turn it off, guys?
Yeah. Okay. All right, give me a second. I got to swap back over to the PC and everything. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely not saving money. He hasn't saved a fucking penny in years. Second he gets it, he spends it. Best part of the stream. He's not on it. And we know he has Kleenex right there. Because the Kleenex isn't for blowing his nose, though. The fuck are you doing now? Well, I noticed he doesn't really wear pajama pants. He's usually wearing sweatpants. Probably because he shit all of his pajama pants. Oh, he's gonna keep stalling. He's only at $119. Come on, guys, not $150.
Okay. All right, guys.
Can't go to the stream without $150.
Oh. All right. Attendance today was actually great. I don't know how it was on Kick, but on YouTube, we had over 300 viewers for a lot of that stream, which was great.
I don't think the snot's the only thing covering his pants and shirts, unfortunately.
Okay. So, I'm going to upload that content right now. Oh, we were at 150 during Virtual Boy. We really were. Wow, we had a lot of viewers then. Cool.
150 is a lot of viewers. What? 230,000 sub channel. Remember that.
Wasn't expecting to have that many viewers today for it, so that's excellent.
Pot belly. Gonna make him squeal like a piggy.
There we go. Okay. So,
So, 6 minutes of stalling.
Thank you guys for chilling. Thanks to those who did support. And listen, you're never gonna get like overwhelming levels of support for a random stream like that unless you're like doing something people really like. And the thing is, I jumped around a million games, right? So I really wasn't expecting. I'm gonna favorite this emulator gamer. How do I star this? Bookmark the list. Bookmark this tab. There we go. Because this has the Virtual Boy games in it. We can actually play them later if we want. That's pretty cool, actually. So we did. I would argue that stream did pretty good. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And again, thanks to those who did support it. That's very nice of you. Now tonight we're back to normal. Okay, tonight it is Street Fighter 6.
Ah, Buckwell. I want to be honest, King. Unlike the detractors that want to say it was good so they have more to clip and post detractor channels, this is about the worst stream I've seen you do so far.
Lily, okay. So,
yeah, whoever did his hair did a god-awful job, whether it was him or a cat, just did a terrible job on the haircut.
I am excited for Lily tonight, and I hope that you guys will join me for Lily as I try to play well with her, and we have a fun Street Fighter stream, okay? Tomorrow, we're back to the regular rotation of games. Tomorrow, it's going to be a podcast in the morning, Hollow Knight, and RimWorld. So if you're not interested in Street Fighter 6 tonight, come on back, and we'll have a good time, all right? All right, good stuff, and I do appreciate everyone here who chilled and had a good time. That was fun and silly. We knew it would be fun and silly, because there was no way that I could capture from the Virtual Boy.
Don't insult Forrest Gump like that, dude.
Stupid as hell. But hey, I had to cover it. Now you know that if you get Virtual Boy, you know exactly what to expect. Okay? All right. I will be back tonight for Street Fighter 6, and I hope that you guys will come by and enjoy if you can. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow. But enjoy the break. I'll see you tonight for Street Fighter 6 Lily. Okay? Peace out. See you then, everybody. Bye-bye.
Only 7 minutes of overtime after not hitting the goal. Well, guys, that may have been some of the worst fucking content I've ever seen in my life. Funniest, him sitting there playing the Virtual Boy. Don't get me wrong, fucking hilarious. But that may have been some of the worst. Just, oh my god. I'm used to him going, look at that, guys. There's coffins on the screen. I can see the coffins. Guys, see the coffins on the screen? Neo 3 should be tomorrow. Knock on wood. Neo 3 should be tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see, but hopefully tomorrow. But yes, that entire stream, which is so fucking bad. I don't... DSP, what the fuck were you thinking? Most people, those haircuts are more masculine than him. You're not wrong. Yeah, see, the coffins means the mature adult-style game. So yeah, we're used to him going, look at the screen, guys, look at the screen, guys, look at the screen. Guys, look at the screen, guys. Guys, look at the screen. Don't you see the coffins on there? Super Bowl party, a lot of screaming shit demons running around. I'm not used to being around other people screaming shit demons. I don't care what their name is, they got me sick, fuck them. Nah, who knows, may not have been that, may have been someone at work, who knows. But with that, guys, I'm going to be letting you go. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and oh my fucking god, that stream was great, and have one hell of a day. Oh wait, almost forgot the poll. 68% of the people say Diablo 2 Resurrected is great game. 32% say it's the greatest game. Do I want to cover George Senda for one? I mean, I already got it up. I might do a quick George Senda video just because I already got it up. I won't be doing any of his actual videos. I'll just be making fun of his views on a 20,000 sub channel. Alright, see you guys. Oh shit, I just missed my chance now. 3:04, 10 seconds. Oh fuck, let's keep scrolling. Already at 4 months, let's get to 5 months. Ooh, finally! 5 months ago, 105 views. Let's go to 6. Ooh, 61 views 6 months ago. He's doing members-only streams or videos? What the fuck? Oh, 6 months ago he hit 20,000 subscribers, but you have no views. Oh! 312 views 6 months ago. He was playing Diablo 3. 31 views. 59 views. 7 months ago, 108 views. Yay! Ooh, coin roll hunting got 2.9k views 7 months ago. What's inside this mysterious cat bar? 50 views, posted 7 months ago. Damn. Pretty fucking bad for a 20,000 sub channel, just saying. Alright, I got 30 seconds to go. Make sure I leave that up. Twenty seconds to go. Here we go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,